Another deal. On. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Erie, Kansas, here where we're getting for live girls varsity basketball action between the Humboldt Lady Cubs and the Lady Red Devils. Mr. Kramer coming in this evening. Girls trying to rebound from a loss there Tuesday night, the game that they kind of had in control, let it slip away, went into overtime, and just couldn't find a way to score in overtime.
Yeah, definitely a tough loss for the ladies. Sure, they learned a lot out of that game. Kind of come in there, like you said, had a 9-point lead at one point in that game, and just couldn't hold on to it going down the stretch. And then the overtime got a little away from them, couldn't put any points on the board, and dropped that one to Fredonia. And hopefully they can rebound tonight against this Humboldt team that. Pretty good squad here, and we played them pretty close up there in the tournament, so it'll be good to see us get back out and bounce back from that loss, and hopefully get back on the positive side tonight.
You bet, and we're coming in a little bit short here. We didn't have much pregame, but coming in this evening, Lady Cubs team's going to come in. Good lineup here, but we're going to shut up and be quiet here as we're getting ready for the national anthem here with the last about 25 seconds for the game. So we're going to bring the national anthem live to you here for Mary. Job there by the band and choir here, Deary. So getting ready for the starting lineup. For the Lady Cubs, number 2, a senior, Christian Murrow. And for the Lady Devils, number 1, Haley McGowan. And for the Lady Cubs, number 10. How are you tonight, Mr. Grammer?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Was I off?
You were off.
Well, I'm guessing you didn't get the starting lineups there, so hopefully you heard Dan Wilson then. I'll go over that real quick again. Lady Cubs, number 2, Kristen Murrow, a senior. Number 10, Kennison Hottenstein, a sophomore. Number 20, a junior, Carson Havlin. Number 22, Carly Woods, a junior. And finally, number 25, Brooklyn Ellis, a senior. For the Lady Red Devils, we have number 1, Haley McGowan, a senior. Number 10, a sophomore, Alex Pasquarelli. Number 11, a senior, Josie Jacquinall. Senior, number 20, Sarah Stark. And rounding out for the Lady Red Devils, a senior, number 22, Riley Brandt. Red Devils will be going left to right here to start the game. Alex Pasquarelli will jump against, I believe, number 25, Brooklyn Ellis, and Pasquarelli will win the tip, and it's passed ahead to Brandt. Layup. Good, and that's the way to get started here, Lady Red Devils. 7:54 left in the first quarter, 2-0 Erie.
Nice start. Nice little tip-off. Good pass there from McGowan to Brandt to get that shot down under, and good finish, and nice way to start the game.
Inside for Humboldt. Shots up by Havlin. No good. Rebounded by Humboldt. No good. Fought for there. We're going to have a jump ball. Humboldt will keep possession here on the baseline. Devils come out in that 1-3-1 defense that they've been pretty patent to play, but fall back into a 2-3 zone here to get started on the inbounds play. Long shot there by Humboldt. No good, but they get the rebound. Shot no good. Rebounded by Pasquarelli. We have to do a good job tonight rebounding, Kramer.
Yeah, can't afford a whole lot of second, third opportunities. or little throw-in turnover passes like that after.
And backside was wide open. Josie was sitting down there on the block, nobody on her. Everybody winning triple team Pasquarelli, so hopefully we can see that later on. Murrow's going to get called for the travel here for Humboldt, so it'll be a turnover on the Humboldt Cubs.
So these two teams faced off December 12th, Ryan, come out of that game, 39-35 Humboldt victory. Really wasn't decided until the very last few seconds of that game. So, both teams I'm sure have grown a lot in the season since that point, and, looking forward to a pretty good ball game here.
You bet. Brandt drives in. It's going to be blocked, rebounded there by number 10, Hottenstein for Humboldt. Haviland at the top of the key gets it over to Murrow. Back to Haviland. She about walked with it, but she got rid of it. That's Ellis, at the top there. Murrow's going to drive down. Shot there by Humboldt's good. 3-point play. I believe that was Haviland, wasn't it, Kramer?
Yep, 20. Yep.
3-2 Lady Cubs here, 6:15 left. Stark's going to drive, kick off to McGowan. She loses control of it here, and she's going to skip it over to Brandt, the left wing. Good ball movement. Stark shot, no good. Rebounded there by Jacquinall. It's going to be off of Humboldt as they knock it out of her hands, so Erie will retain possession here on the baseline. Good look inside to Pasquarelli. She goes up. She cannot finish, but she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Pasquarelli's first shot is good. A little confusion on who that foul was on. It's on number 10, Hottenstein. Going to be her first, team first. Pasquarelli converts on both of them. That's a good way to start at the free throw line, Ryan.
You bet. Free throws is something we need to get better at, and she did a good job stepping up and knocking both of those down. Skip, pass across, shots up by Humboldt. No good. Rebounded there by Stark for Erie. She'll get it off to McGowan. McGowan's going to push up the floor here. Brandt, right wing. She's going to dribble around. Skip it into Pasquarelli. Nice move up and under. She does not convert, but she'll get fouled, get to go to the line and shoot two more free throws.
That's going to be also on Hottenstein. Going to be her second. Hottenstein will go to the bench for Humboldt, and Jones will come in and take her place. Pasquarelli will go 1 for 2 of that trip to the line.
She's a lot more active than she was in the game against the last game there Tuesday night.
The last couple games,
yeah,
she's definitely started this game with more aggression towards the basket than what we've seen the last couple games here, and that's definitely a good sign for the Lady Devils. You need your leading scorer to be aggressive to the basket. Defensively there, Riley Brandt's going to pick up her first foul.
Humboldt skip pass over here to Ellis. Her shot's up, no good, but rebounded there by number 2, Murrow. She'll put it up and in. So we got a tie ball game here at 5:06 here left in the first quarter. Jacqueline all over to Brand, on over to McGowan, the right wing. Looks inside there to Stark. Stark's on the baseline there. She's going to drive, step out of bounds, but she does get it away. Brandt will chase it down here. McGowan's going to reset back to Brandt, the left wing. Jacquinall loses control of it, but Brandt's going to take care of it there on the left wing, get it back top of the key to Jacquinall. On over to the right wing to McGowan, inside, free throw, Pasquarelli. Good, and she'll go to the line for a three-point play.
That foul's going to be on number 1, Jones. Be her first, team third. Pasquarelli will go to the line to shoot 1. Nothing but net there. She'll convert the old 3-point play. Gives the Lady Devils an 8-5 lead.
Good start here by Pasquarelli early on. Haviland's shot's no good, but rebounded there by Jones. She'll get it on over. No good. Their shot. He rebounded by McGowan. She's getting tied up there, and she's going to lose control of it out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover against Erie. Humboldt will have the ball on the baseline.
Yeah, she just got in a little trouble over there, and the offense kind of ran off without her.
3-point basket by Murrow there. Ties the ball game up here. 4:11 left in the first quarter. Tie ball game 8-8. Good ball rotation here by the Lady Devils. McGowan at the left wing gets it back to Jacquinall. Skipped over here to Brandt inside and Pasquarelli back outside. Devils doing a good job of passing the ball around the outside here, looking, get it to Stark at the top of the key, skip past to McGowan. Brandt's going to fire a three-pointer here, no good. Fought, and Pasquarelli will get it.
Coach Daniels going to call a 30-second timeout there to try to save the possession, as she thought Pasquarelli was going to get caught in a tie up there. But good hustle by Alex to see where she was on the floor, and before she fell all the way to the floor, she got that ball rolled back to a teammate. Can't blame Coach there trying to save that possession in a tie ball game here early. Kind of want to set the stage and take advantage of every opportunity. So nice hustle there by the ladies on the offensive end.
Not a bad shot by Brandt either. Rotated the ball 3 or 4 times across the key. Had some good movement. Probably the best ball movement we've had since we played McCullough over there in the tournament. And she was wide open for the three. Just wouldn't go down. And like you said, great hustle there. Pasquarelli going in for the rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really good to see the ball being passed quickly against a zone. That's what beats a zone is quick passes. There's no reason to hold the ball at the top of the key against the zone. Your offense is going to work from the wings, and it did that time and gave Brand a wide-open shot, just couldn't convert.
Devils come out here at the baseline, get Stark, a little 8-footer, no good. Rebounded, fought for there. Is going to come down by Murrow for the Cubs here. She'll get along to Haviland. Haviland's going to bring it up the left-hand side and kick it off the left wing. Looking to get it back to Haviland. Skip pass over to Murrow, I believe. Murrow's going to pass off. Good job here by the Devils defense here. Haviland's going to fire a three, no good. Backside rebound by Humboldt there. Shot no good. Rebounded by Stark. So Stark, good job getting the rebound there. Going to clear it out to McGowan here with 3:02 left in the first quarter. Still tied here at 8. Inside to Pasquarelli. She's going to be double teamed. She's fighting hard. She's going to get fouled there. Good call there by the official. Be Erie's ball on the baseline.
Now we're going to move it to the sideline.
Okay.
Foul's on Murrow. Going to be her first, team fourth.
Jacquinall gets in and McGowan at the baseline. We're going to get it to Jacquinall rotating around the top of the key. Try to force it inside to Stark there, knocked away by Haviland. But, oh, yeah, good job. Jump ball there by the Red Devils. So they're going to keep possession here on the baseline. Good job by Brandt hustling to tie that ball up.
Way to see an opportunity there and grab a hold of that loose ball and get that tie up.
Devils resetting the offense here, going inside to Stark to baseline. A little turnaround shots, good. 2:25 left here in the first quarter. Red Devils pull out to a 2-point lead. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout here, I believe, by the Cubs.
Oh, I think we got an official timeout for an injury.
Oh. Is that Haviland going to the?
I think so. She's got her hand covering her number, but I'm pretty sure that's Haviland there holding her side like she might have got an elbow coming down on a rebound or something there. So in for her is wrestler number 5.
Wish that lady the best of luck trying to get back in this contest. Devils staying in that 1-3-1 zone. Good ball movement here by Humboldt. Just out on top of the key, back left to right. There's a three-point shot fired there, no good. Rebounded by Stark, and they're gonna get a jump ball there. I thought they might get a reach in, but jump ball there. So Humboldt retained possession. And this is a part of the game I don't understand. That was above the free throw line. We're going to give it to them on the baseline, but when we was below the free throw line on ours, we was on the sideline. So I guess it's just a call there by them. So Humboldt inbounds here in a box situation, gets out the left baseline over to Ellis at the left wing. They'll kick it back to the left baseline, three-pointer. They're going to call no shot offensive foul here on Humboldt.
Foul's going to be on Jones, going to be her second, team fifth. And there at that break, Ryan Haviland did check back in, so I think she just got the wind knocked out of her. Good to see that she's all right for the Cubs.
You bet. Jacquinall gets down to the baseline there to, I believe, Stark. We're going to rotate it back around the left side of the key here. Try to go inside to Stark. She saves it, so we're going to reset at the top of the key. McGowan over to Brandt. Inside to Pascal. Missed Jacquinall wide open on that backside block.
Yeah, we kind of slipped back into that not looking to score thing. You don't have to take it every time, but the first thing as a post that you need to do when you get the ball is square to the basket. Don't always throw it.
Yeah, she forced it inside to Stark there, but we're going to get possession here. We're going to kick it out to Brandt. Yeah, she squares up and just happens to look at that left block. I mean, Jacquinall's been open 2 or 3 times there.
Yeah, Josie's doing a great job of slipping in behind her defender unnoticed. And when we're at that right side elbow, she's open down there, but we're not looking. We're not squaring to the basket. We're kind of turning in that general direction and throwing the ball away pretty quick. And she just needs to take a little more time there and square to the basket and see the whole floor. It doesn't have to be a second, but you just need to take a little look.
You bet. Humboldt back on the offensive end as a turnover there by Erie on the sideline. Great hustle by Brandt, but couldn't track it down. Murrow's going to shoot another three-pointer here. No good, but Ellis fights for it. It's going to come away to a Cub there. Now we've got her tied up, and we get her on the baseline. Shots up there by,
that was Ellis.
And she'll convert to tie the ball game here with 10 seconds, or 10 tied up at 10 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Stark on the baseline in a little bit of trouble here. Gets it back out to Brandon here at the right wing. Going to rotate the top of the key over here to McGowan. Back to Brandon at the right wing. Inside there. Baseline to Stark. Under 10 to play. About 6 seconds left. We're going to have to get something going. Jacquinall the three. She's going to step inside. Shots up. No good. Fought for. Rebound by Humboldt. And that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, good contest here between the Lady Devils and the Lady Cubs. It's knotted up at 10.
Well, Ryan, a pretty decent first quarter. Way more aggressive first quarter than what we saw that whole game against Fredonia. That Fredonia game was a lot of slow motion turnovers from both teams, back and forth on both sides of the ball. It's pretty kind of started out pretty ugly basketball. Tonight we've seen a lot better ball movement by the Lady Devils, running their offense, trying to get something opened up. We've seen Humboldt, after giving up some opportunities, make some changes on defense to where we're not giving up those opportunities quite as much, but that's all right. If they keep moving the ball, they'll come back to it there, and you beat the zone with a pass. Keep passing the ball, and you're gonna get those opportunities.
And the biggest thing I see, Mr. Kramer, I mean, they've done a great job, like you say, of passing the ball and taking those quick little drives. And if you look at the team fouls, we've got Humboldt in a little bit of a foul situation early on in the first quarter, picking up 5 team fouls to our 1. So if we just keep that aggression out, and keep doing the things we're doing, we're going to be in that bonus here real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And with Hottenstein with 2 fouls and Jones with 2 fouls already, I believe Hottenstein's still on the bench with her 2. Humboldt's not very deep tonight. It looks like they've only got 8 players at the most. So foul trouble can be something that happens going down the road here.
You bet. Start second quarter here. You'll have first possession here. It looks like we got Hopper that checked in for Stark. There's the look inside to Cleaver. Nice look. Pass early to Cleaver, up and in. Cleaver with 2 here brings 2-point lead up for Erie for 7:40 left. A little give and go there, Kramer, that was really nice to watch there.
Yeah, it was. Nice ball movement again, and a nice little drop down there, and Cleaver, good job to finish there.
Good job there, Erie, rebounding the ball after 2 misses there by Humboldt. McGowan's going to bring it up, get it over to Hopper at the left wing inside there. Nice give and go again right there to Cleaver. Pasquarelli to Cleaver, another 2 points. And coming out of the break there, that high-low game working really good.
Yeah, and we really never – the whole first quarter we went to the right side, the right side, the right side. 2 possessions in a row to the left side, and we've scored both times. So Humboldt's going to have to make a change there, or we need to just keep hammering right on that left side. Take advantage of the personnel that's on there.
You bet. Murrow missed the 3-pointer there, but Hopper could not control the rebound, knocked it out of bounds, so Humboldt's going to retain possession here on the baseline.
Hottenstein checked back in for Humboldt, and that might be the change that they were needing to make, too, defensively. We'll just have to wait and see. Shots up and rebounded there by Cleaver.
Inside to Pasquarelli, she's working. She's going to lose control of a turnover on Erie here. So Humboldt will come back across the floor here with 6:38 left to play in the second quarter. Skip pass to Ellis. She's going to fire a wild 3-pointer, no good, but rebounded over there by Humboldt. Hopper's got to get better position there, as that's 2 rebounds now that she's lost. Inside to Humboldt, up and under. Going to have a foul called here on Erie, and I can't see that number. Who's going to the free throw line, Kramer?
I think that's Wolves. So that foul is going to be on number 10, Pasquarelli, and I think that's Carly Wolves to the free throw line for Humboldt. She will connect the first one. She will hit them both, bringing the lead back to 2.
Brand at the right wing here for Erie. Looking inside to Cleaver. There's that backside over there wide open, but Hopper's going to fire a 3. Good job of McGowan getting that rebound. She was open over there on the backside.
Oh, yeah, big time open. Does Coach Daniels have her earpiece in? We can send that down to her
yeah.
From the booth.
Be a foul called here on Humboldt.
That's on Hottenstein. It's going to be her 3rd. So she will go right back to the bench. Team 6, so the Red Devils will be in a bonus.
Pasquarelli got fouled, no call, gets her own rebound, shots up and good. Way to finish strong there, young lady. 16-12 Erie here with 5:53 left in the second quarter. Humboldt trying to go inside, kicks it back out. We're on the left wing here now, back to the baseline. Skip pass right wing. Murrow's going to drive, runner no good, own rebound no good. Pasquarelli finally comes down with the rebound here. Good job of getting it out to Hopper. Hopper's going to push the intensity up the floor and get it over here to the right wing to Brandt. Inside to Cleaver. She's going to lose control, but it knocked over McGowan. Running layup up, no good. Rebounded by Wolves for Humboldt. And here comes Humboldt on I guess it's Wolves leading the stretch. Going to call a blocking foul here on Erie. You get Hopper?
Yep. So that'll be her first, team 3rd. Oh, entry pass, nobody there.
You got lucky there as Haviland missed that shot. Rebounded by McGowan. Skip ahead to Hopper at the free throw line. Cleaver, she's to the right wing. Brandt fires a 3, no good. Rebounded over there, believed by Murrow. She's going to push it up the right-hand side. Humboldt trying to get out and run, but the Devils defense doing a good job of getting back. That's a walk there by Haviland. Be a turnover on Humboldt here. 4:47 left in the second quarter. Erie clinging to a 4-point lead.
Looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout by Humboldt here. 4:47. We'll step away and take the timeout with you.
Back here live at 4:40 left here in the second quarter. Erie with possession here. Hopper on the right wing gets it over to Brand, on over to McGowan at the left wing. Gets it up the top of the key here to Pasquarelli. Back to McGowan. Working inside, outside, good pass movement. There's Pasquarelli on the baseline. Ooh, not a good pass there to Cleaver. And what we're going to have here, a jump ball. So it's going to be alternating possession. Is going to give it to Humboldt there. That very difficult pass there. You know, Pasquarelli threw it right there at Cleaver's feet. Pretty hard to get to.
Yeah, you got shoes on your feet, and it's hard to grab a ball with your toes. So you got to get them passes up. If you're going to make a bounce pass, it needs to bounce up to their hands.
Devils staying in that 1-3-1 zone here. Brand on top. Humboldt going to the free throw line. Good pass there from Haviland, but the shot's missed there by Humboldt. But Wool stays with it, gets the rebound, kicks it over, and score there by Humboldt.
Ellis.
So pulls the lead to 2 here with 3:58. Good ball rotation there by Humboldt.
Yeah, we had that ball in our hands a couple times there and just couldn't hold on to it. And there we get a little turnover thrown into the middle of the lane. Humboldt brings it back the other way. Haviland drives to the left side of the lane. She's going to be fouled. I assume Cleaver, but we'll see what he calls. Yep. So that'll be Cleaver's first foul, team fourth. Haviland will connect on both free throws.
Tie ball game here with 3:40 left here in the first half. Hopper's going to drive in, lose control of it. Turn it over here as Wool's going to bring it out the right-hand side for Humboldt. She's going to pull it up and kick it over here to Ellis at the left wing. Brandt getting way out high here, causing a little havoc. Gets it to Murrow. Skip pass over here to Jones. She's going to walk with it. Be a turnover on Humboldt here with 3:19 left in the quarter and a half.
Jacquino will check back in for Hopper.
Brandt here at the right wing, surveying the floor, gets it back to Jacqueline off the top of the key. She's going to skip it over to McGowan left wing. She's going to drive, little running shots up, no good. Rebound there by Jacqueline, no good shot, but there's a rebound by Cleaver. She cannot connect. Jacqueline another attempt, third attempt. She finally going to get fouled and go to shoot 2.
We shoot the ball 4 times that time?
4 or 5. I lost track. I was surprised. Erie did a good job of, fighting for it there in the lane.
Way to keep fighting there. That foul's going to be on Haviland. As Josie will go to the line for 2 free throws. First shot is a little hard. That was Haviland's first and the team's 7th. She corrects and makes the second, going 1 out of 2.
Jones from Humboldt's going to bring it up the left-hand side of the floor here, get it back to Murrow here at the top of the key. Murrow looking to set the offense. Brandt doing a good job on her. Inside to Jones, shots up and good. She beat Cleaver to the spot there, puts it up for 2. So Humboldt takes, I believe, their first lead of the game here, 18-17 with 2:34 left here in the first half. Down low to Stark. She's going to turn, kick it back out to McGowan. Skip pass over to Jacqueline. 1 step. Oh, I thought she had the shot there, but she's going to give it to Stark. She'll fire a shot. No good. Humboldt with the rebound. Humboldt surveying the floor here. Murrow gets it inside there to. She's going to shoot a 3 now as it comes back to her. No good. Rebounded there by Jacqueline. 1:53 left here in the first half. McGowan going to bring it across the timeline, skip it over to Jacqueline, down low to Cleaver. Cleaver, I'm not sure where she was throwing it, threw it right to Haviland. She gets it out to Wools. Humboldt's going to reset here with 1:38 left in the half. Good job of Jackman all getting her hands up in the pass lane, at least knocking out of bounds there, Kramer.
Yeah, and the defense is doing a good job of getting back. We've thrown the ball away a couple times pretty high. That a lot of times you can see that transition back to 2 points for the other team, and we've done a great job of hustling down the floor and stopping that fast break without fouling and making them pull up and run their offense.
Murrow's going to drive in, pick it up at the free throw line, get it back out to Jones. She's looking to get to Havlin. Good job there, Jackman, all knocking it away. Olds just checked in. The game's playing the top of the key now. Murrow's going to drive, kick over to Jones, back to Murrow. Humboldt doing a good job. Havlin, 18-footer, no good. Long rebound, chased down there by McGowan. So Erie will clear here with 1:06 left here in the first half. Coming back, gets good look inside to Powell. She goes up. Man, she's got to hammer that in. She misses, and here comes Humboldt on a breakaway. Wools goes in and gets fouled here. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
And as soon as I said we did a good job of stopping the fast break without fouling, we go down and do it.
That quick shot there by Powell, wide open for a layup, missed it, and that opportunity to give Humboldt to come out here on the break. So eventually, if she makes this, it'll be kind of a 4-point turnaround there, Kramer, where we should have had two and had a chance to get back, but just could not connect.
Yeah, it really looked like Powell probably got herself just a touch deep there to where she couldn't put that ball off the backboard like she really wanted and finish, and that's just that youth there, not knowing where you're at on the floor. And an errant pass there by McGowan's going to be picked up by Jones. She'll go to the other end. Shots up and miss. Rebound by Humboldt. Put back up. Rebound by McGowan.
Olds bringing it across for Erie, gets it back to McGowan here. We're under 30 seconds to play here in the half. Olds, nice pass to Pasquarelli. She's got to finish that. Turnaround, no good. But there's Powell for the rebound and put back. So 20 seconds left here in the half, 20-19. Humboldt with the 1-point lead.
Good job there by Jackson. That time she knew where she was on the floor and was able to get that rebound, put it right back in.
Shot no good there by Humboldt, pulled down by Powell, so we're under 5 seconds to play here. McGowan comes across half court, gets to Pasquarelli. Elbow shot, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and folks, that's the end of the first half where the Lady Humboldt Cubs hold a 1-point edge here in Erie, 20-19 over your Lady Devils. We're going to step aside here for about 30 seconds. We'll come back with some halftime stats. We're back here live at halftime between the girls' varsity action between the Lady Cubs and the Lady Devils here. And I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Kramer for some halftime stats.
Well, Ryan, free throw shooting right now for both teams pretty good. Jacquino went 1 for 2. Pasquarelli's 3 for 4 for the Lady Devils, but Haviland went 2 for 2, and Wools went 4 for 4 from the line. So both teams shooting pretty decent from the free throw line. In a tight contest, you got to think that's going to make a difference going down the line, especially, Humboldt come out and fouled pretty early and got the Lady Devils in the bonus. So if the second half goes anything like the first half, either team could be in the bonus early in the fourth quarter, and that free throw stuff could really come back and be critical. Pasquarelli, who's about 3 games ago was probably averaging 12 points a game, is now down to averaging 10 points a game. We saw a lot more aggressive first quarter out of her, and she scored 8 points that first quarter, and that's where she sits for the half. And it was really good to see her get something going and be a little more aggressive there offensively. Obviously, Humboldt's made a little change there in the second quarter and made somebody else score. Cleaver come out, hit 4 points right there to start the second quarter, and that's kind of that's good. That's what happens. Somebody gets hot, they make a change, they got to pick up on them, and it's good to have somebody else come out and be that scoring threat. Rounding out scoring for the Lady Devils, Stark has 2, Brent has 2, and Powell has 2. For Humboldt, they've also got 5 ladies in the scoring column. Jones has 2, Murrow has 5, Haviland has 5, Wools with 4, and Ellis with 4.
Coming in, knew we'd have to kind of contain Haviland as she can go off and do a good job of scoring. But Humboldt pretty diversified inside and out. Murrow with a nice outside shot. Plus you got Wools and number 10, Hottenstein inside. Fortunate for the Lady Devils, Hottenstein picked up them 3 quick fouls, 2 in the first quarter, 1 early in the second quarter. So she spent a lot of time on the bench. We got to continue to be aggressive against her, keep her on the bench and not let her game get started in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Foul situation. Lady Devils have 5 girls, all have 1 foul. But Humboldt, probably the big key is Hottenstein with those 3 and Jones with 2. So that's like you said, key to be aware of for the coaching staff and the ladies, as they need to come out of here in this second half and in my opinion, take it right back to Hottenstein. Try to pick up that 4th foul, because she might foul you, or she might get out of your way and let you score. And she's going to get out of the way and let you score, but then by golly, that's what we need to do. So hopefully we can come out and take advantage of that foul situation for us here in the second half.
You bet. Looking forward for our second matchup tonight. We got the Humboldt Cubs against Red Devils boys varsity matchup, and just throwing this out there, Mr. Kramer, I'm going to say this could be the game for the league title tonight, as both of these teams are up there in the top of the league. Should be a good matchup. The Red Devils was able to take care of the Cubs in the Humboldt tournament, but I know Humboldt did not have their full team. I know the Gavin Page, the senior boy there, was not able to play in the tournament, so we'll see if he's out, back out, able to play tonight. Should be a good contest, though, up and down the floor.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be another good contest here for the boys. It was good to see them get back on the winning side Tuesday night against Fredonia. Got a lot of guys on the floor and a lot of minutes, and some confidence building back for the boys. As we saw Ruark struggle over in the Southeast tournament, and he did not struggle Tuesday night. He was shooting well, attacking the basket well, and so that was good to see the boys kind of get out of that little funk that they got themselves into, and hopefully they can continue to ride that little power boost into this game tonight.
You bet. Also tonight we'll be bringing you live coverage of the homecoming ceremony here. We'll open the doors whenever they announce that. Hopefully we can hear Mr. Wilson. If you can't hear Mr. Wilson, it'll be the first time that you can't hear Mr. Wilson. So homecoming candidates tonight, senior contestants. We have Ethan Bartholomew, Riley Ewan, Quentin Hetty for the gentleman's side, and for the ladies' side, we're going to have Haley McGowan, Sarah Stark, and Mackenzie Coombs. So what are they going to do that? Anybody know, in between games or –
halftime of the boys.
Halftime of the boys' game. So
I think in between games we're going to have a special cheerleading performance of some alumni cheerleaders.
Well,
so we just got all kinds of things here tonight, right?
Lots of action here tonight in Erie, Kansas, and folks, we appreciate you tuning in to us, and we've got a great crowd here. Of course, it's homecoming, but the crowd, there's a lot of people in the stands. Good to see that, people coming in, watching the game. But for the folks that could not be here, thank you for tuning in. Listen to having to put up with myself and Mr. Kramer here on the microphone, as sometimes we decide to tell things like we see it. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad, but glad that you keep coming in. We're about 3 minutes here before we get started with the second half. Mr. Kramer, you have anything else?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a darn delight. So
okay,
I'm sure they enjoy listening to me.
I imagine.
Maybe not. But yeah. No, we'll step aside here for the last 3 minutes of halftime and be back with you with some second half Lady Devil action.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we're back for second half action. Coming out of the break, it'll be Erie's possession. We'll be going right to left this half. As we're setting up the offense, going around the top of the key here, Jackman on the right wing, trying to hand off here to Brant. She's going to reset the top of the key. Little slower start here in the second half as Brant's going to fire a three. No good. Rebounded there by Humboldt. Looks like Haviland's going to push it up the floor to Humboldt. Looking to get it over to Jones. Skip pass over to Ellis inside. Better turn my page over. It's not the boys playing. Haviland shot no good. Rebounded by Wools. No good. Rebounded by Pasquarelli. Inside to Stark. She's going to lose control of it. She gets on the floor, gets it back to Brant. Right now, Erie's just content of passing around the horn here, trying to get some inside looks. McGowan's going to drive in, little shots up, no good. Fought for, rebounded by Humboldt. Good job there, Jackman, all trying to get her hands in there. Humboldt pushes ahead, going to lose control of it. We got girls on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession will stay with Humboldt. I'm going to assume on the baseline, but we'll see where they throw it in from. We still got the logo on, Chad. All right, we're back there live. Hopefully you can see the floor now.
That's why it's a good thing he's doing that play-by-play because they could hear you but not see you.
That's right. As Humboldt turns the ball, or Erie turns the ball over here, we're going to have a jump ball. Good job of McGowan getting in there. Going to tie it back up. So Erie will have the ball on the possession here, say at the baseline. Texter rolling in here, Mr. Kramer. I think we got it fixed now, but ball's turned over here. Murrow goes length to the floor and gets fouled here by Erie. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
McGowan had her beat down the floor and turned to the inside of the floor, and Murrow went to the outside and went around her. McGowan's going to foul her and pick up her second foul here. As Murrow goes to the line for 2 free throws. First shot is up and good. She will connect on both of them, and Humboldt will stay perfect from the free throw line tonight.
Humboldt bringing out some half-court press here. Stark throws it away. Here's Murrow with the left-hand layup, up and good. She's going to get fouled and also go to the line to shoot two.
That foul's going to be on Sarah Stark, going to be her first.
Sarah's got to do a better job there of keeping her composure. She just turned and threw the ball there without looking, and she's gonna have to take that pressure and see the floor there, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, and then the worst thing you want to do after you make a mistake is go make a frustration foul, and I think that's all that was there by Sarah. And she calms down, get back under control. It's gonna be okay, and go ahead and come out of that with something positive, and instead Murrow's going to make the basket and go to the free throw line for a chance for a three-point play. So we got a full timeout here by the Lady Devils.
Taking in the cheerleaders here. It's good to see the cheerleaders out here doing a great job this year. Got a heck of a squad. Looks like we even got a yell leader. I didn't recognize that before, Mr. Kramer.
Yep, we have also have a yell leader out there, and somewhere, I don't know if he made it tonight, we got a mascot somewhere, but maybe maybe the yell leader also is the mascot. He is also the mascot, so he's not mascotting today, he's yelling.
There we go. Back here live at the ball game, third quarter, 5:44 left here in the third. Humboldt has pushed the lead out to 5 here, 24-19, as Murrow will go to the line for a free throw. Man, I tell you, every one of their free throws has been nothing but net, Kramer.
Yeah, I was hoping by commenting about how good they were at them, they'd start to miss. But it hasn't worked. As we get in trouble and Brandon throws it away, Humboldt goes back the other way, and Murrow's going to be fouled again. This time by Riley Brandt. That's going to be her second foul. Team third. So, the last half Humboldt got into foul trouble early and, put us in the bonus. This time we're kind of running out and doing it. And there's the first missed free throw for Humboldt, as Murrow's first shot is a little short. She makes the correction and nails the second one, and Humboldt is 10 out of 11 from the free throw line here.
Erie got to do a better job of just taking care of the ball and slowing down a little bit. Stark's going to push it forward and throw it into traffic. It's going to be another turnover on Erie, but there's Humboldt getting a little bit anxious, so Erie's going to retain possession. Here's Jackman all stepped in the passing lane. 5:13 left here in the third quarter. Erie down by 7, looking to try to get on the scoreboard here in the second half. Pasquarelli, good look into Stark, and she will convert for 2 there. 5:02 left in the third. 26-21. Murrow bringing it across from Humboldt, gets it to Wools, on over to Ellis inside there to Havlin. Looked like Havlin might have jammed her finger there. They're going to call a official timeout as we steal the ball, but and they're going to let her stay in the game here. I thought that she would probably have to come out since they called a she's got to come out, I think, for at least one play there.
Yeah, official. She's been holding that hand. That last turnover down here, Pasquarelli's going after the ball, and they got tied up in their feet and kind of fell on top of each other, and I think that's when she hurt her wrist there. Murrow shoots a three-pointer up, no good. Rebound Humboldt. Ellis shots way off the mark. Rebound by McGowan.
Humboldt staying out and guarding this full court, and Starks picks it up in trouble. They get a foul call on Humboldt.
Yep, that's going to be on Jones. That'll be her third, team first. As Haviland's going to come right back into the game here. So that's twice now the official has stopped play for that same girl to come out because of an injury, and they put her right back on the floor. Maybe they just need to let her play through it. She must be pretty darn tough. So
McGowan on the left wing skips it over to Jacquinall at the right elbow. She's going to drive, try to kick it down to Pasquarelli. The ball's going to be kicked around, but they're going to say out off the Erie. So 4:04 left here in the third quarter, 26-21. You're looking forward to that action later on between the boys' games. I don't know, you can't see it here live, but Humboldt Cubs and Erie Red Devils boys gathered together, looking over there, watching the game together. I know a lot of kids got a lot of close friends and stuff, not being that far away from Humboldt. So it's good to see both teams kind of commending each other there before they take contests later on.
Yeah, absolutely. Good sportsmanship there by both teams to sit over there and talk about the game and what's going to happen later, and friends before the game, friends after the game, enemies on the floor.
That's right. That's right. Erie with possession here has a Stark on the left wing. He's going to get it back to McGill. Rotate to Jacquinall, skip to Brandt. She's going to fire a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by McGowan. She's going to lay it back up, no good. Fought for Pasquarelli, third attempt, good. Good job by the Lady Devils staying with it there, getting the basket there by Pasquarelli.
After a 6-0 run to start the quarter, the Lady Devils have come back on a little 4-0 run of their own to bring the lead to 3. Humboldt a little loose with the ball, but passing the ball quick enough. The Lady Devils can't quite get there to take it away. The shot goes up there, pulled down, rebound by Stark.
2:37 left here in the third. Erie comes across looking to try to bite into this lead here as they're down by 3. Skip past to Brandt. Good look inside there to Jacquinall, just off her fingertips, but good look from Brandt to Josie there on the baseline.
Yeah, I think Wool's got a finger on that to diverted it to where Josie couldn't quite handle it cleanly. So it's going to be off of Josie, out of bounds on the Lady Devils. But that was a good look, quick pass right there. And, sure like to have that one back with a nice little bounce pass, though.
Devils put a little pressure on the ball here, trying to give Humboldt something else to look at. But Haviland's little 18-footer, no good, and rebounded by McGowan. But they're going to call a foul, I believe, on McGowan here.
Boy, I didn't see that one.
Me neither, but
I just wasn't looking in the right direction, I guess.
I was looking right at it, but I still didn't see it. But there's Haviland, turn around, shot, no good. Fought for her there, and we're going to have a tie ball. Possession's going to stay with Humboldt here at the baseline. 2:15 left here in the third. Humboldt retains a 3-point lead here. Wools the inbound. It gets it over here to Haviland. She's going to fire a 3. No good. Rebounded by Pasquarelli this go around, so she's going to get it off to McGowan. McGowan's going to drive in. Free throw line. Shots up. No good. She gets her own rebound. Second shot. No good. Fought for. Brought out of there by Pasquarelli, so we'll get a third attempt here. We'll get it over to Old. Skip over to Brandt. Brandt surveying from right wing. Gets it to McGowan at the baseline. Back to Brandt. Back to McGowan looking inside. Going to go back to Brandt. Little rotation here on the outside. Finally go to the left wing here to Olds. Get it to Stark at the top or at the elbow. Back out. Rotated around. Brandt from the right wing gets it inside to Stark. Shots up. No good. Fought for. Rebounded there by Jones for Humboldt. Good there by McGowan, stepping in, taking a pass away from Jones. She's going to go all the way, missed the layup. Rebounded there by Brandt. She's going to kick it over to Stark. Little shots up, good. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. That shot brings the lead down to 26-25. All started there by the turnover by McGowan.
Nice job of Riley Brandt stepping in front of that ball. Oh, they're going to catch her with a foul. And that's going to pick up Riley's third foul. Coach Daniels wanting a little explanation there. What the heck? She had the ball. I did go rewatch that. McGowan, she had her hand right in the back of that girl and shoved her under the basket there on that rebound.
Good job, Mr. Kramer. Way to bring out the official review there. Skip pass over there, back to the top of the key. Oh, nice look. Shots no good. Rebounded by Cleaver. They caught Cleaver sleeping a little bit over there on the backside, and that was a great look by Haviland.
That was a real good pass there by Humboldt. And foul's going to be on number 25. Ellis going to be her first. Well, you just had me confused. Neither one of us saw that foul, so I had to go back and look at it.
Oh, I'm glad we know now. It's a great call there by the official.
It was. Nice job. So this quarter opened with a big run from Humboldt, and Lady Devils have done a good job defensively. And if we can get some points here at the end in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, good look. Hopper to Pasquarelli. She goes up and connects. Erie takes a 1-point lead here with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Near still there, but Wools has got it inside to Haviland. Haviland shot no good. Rebounded by Hopper. Good block out there by Hopper. And then she's in a little bit of trouble. Gets it over to McGowan. McGowan picks it up over to Olds. 2 seconds. Pasquarelli elbow shot. No good at the buzzer. And at the end of the third quarter, Erie has picked up and taken the 1-point lead here, 27-26. So they withstood the run by Humboldt coming out of the break. Humboldt, I believe, led by 1 at halftime. Went on, a 6-0 run?
Yep, so Humboldt went on that 6-0 run coming out of the first 3 possessions of the quarter. Then the Lady Devils shut them down and went on their own 8-0 run to take the lead by 1.
So Humboldt scores the first 6 points of the third quarter, and Erie shuts them down, does not allow another point for the quarter, goes on their own run and takes the lead here 27-26. We're about 38 seconds before we get started here at the fourth quarter. We're going to step aside, and we'll bring back the fourth quarter action here to complete the game. Start the fourth quarter here. Lady Devils will have the ball. Olds in a little bit of trouble, gets it over there to Hopper. Back to McGowan. She controls it. Skip pass over here to Olds, the left wing. She loses control of it, looking to try to get rid of it. Gets the pass to Grelly on the baseline. Going to be a foul called here on Humboldt.
It's going to be on number 22, Carly Wool's going to be her first.
McGowan for three, no good. Fought for there, rebounded by Cleaver. Pass to the left wing, gets it into Cleaver. Good look, cross court to McGowan. Had a nice little chance for a little shot there, but passed on it. We'll rotate it back to Hopper. She won't pass on a three, and it goes out of bounds off of her shot there, so Humboldt will take possession there.
Brant will come in and give McGowan a little break.
Murrow bringing it across here for Humboldt. Gets to Wool's top of the key. Skip pass over there to Havlin. Havlin tries to throw it across court, but knocks around to Wool's. Now we got Murrow on the right wing. Back to Wool's free throw shot. No good. Rebounded off of Humboldt there. Be Erie's possession. 6:56 left here in the ball game. Erie controls with the 1 point lead. Humboldt's going to stay out here on this full court press.
Yeah, their pressures gave us a lot of fits, and so I'd definitely stay with it, but here they don't try to trap that time down, and we get across half court easily with the ball.
Humboldt staying in this man-to-man. Well, I thought it was man-to-man, but it almost looks like they went zone there, but it's still a turnover. Wools goes all the way in. It's going to be off of Erie. No call there on the baseline, so Humboldt will stay with possession here. 6:31 left in the ball game. Murrow for three, no good. Rebounded there by Cleaver. She'd throw it away right to Wools. Good job of Hopper stepping in front of Havlin there, knocking away. So Humboldt retained possession on the baseline here.
It was a nice look for Cleaver to look at Brandt that way, but she just made an errant throw there and threw it right to the Humboldt team.
Murrow for 18-footer, no good. Might have been partially blocked there by Erie. Now we're going to have a foul call on Humboldt.
That'll be on Ellis and be her second. Just a team fourth. Oh, maybe team fifth. I must have missed one.
Olds through. Humboldt's going to get it, and they're going to go in the layup. No good there by Ellis, and it's still fought for by Humboldt. Another shot, no good. Hopper's going to rebound it. Get it over to Olds. Olds going to come down the floor, pick it up about 3/4 of the way out, get it to Hopper inside to pass Grilly. She's going to drive around, kick it to Brandt, back to Hopper. Hopper's going to fire a three. Good. First three-pointer by Erie tonight. 5:42 left here in the contest. Makes it a 4-point lead, 30-26. Now we got a cheat foul out here on front there by Olds.
It'll be her first, team 6. So McGowan will check back in for Tatum Olds.
Wolves looking inside there to have a free throw line. We're going to get a foul call here on Erie.
It's going to be a reach foul there on Cleaver. Going to be her second.
Bad thing is that puts them back in the 1-1 already.
And that will put them in the bonus. Stark will come in for Cleaver. So a pretty good free throw shooting team now in the bonus. Let's see how they do down the stretch here, Ryan.
Keep talking good about it, Mr. Kramer.
Who was that, Haviland?
Haviland missed, yeah, rebounded by Stark. Stark down low, gets it back to Hopper. Free throw line pass Grilli inside to Stark. Little turnaround shot's good. 5-12 left here in the contest. 32-26, Lady Devils. Wolves surveying, gets it over to Jones. Shots up by Humboldt over in the corner, no good. Rebounded there by McGowan.
Going to get a reach foul there on Humboldt. I think he says 20, which is going to be Haviland. So that'll be her second, team 6th.
A little surprised to see Humboldt kind of back off the pressure here. Kramer, 4:47 left in the contest.
Yeah, I think they don't want to get in a foul situation here.
You know, an offensive foul?
Yeah, screen on Hopper. It's going to pick up her second.
Murrow for Humboldt, going to bring it across, set the offense up to Wolves, top the key on over to the left wing inside to Haviland. Haviland working on Pasquarelli, and that's got to be an offensive foul, and it is. Good job there by Alex Pasquarelli holding her strong there on the box.
That's going to be the third foul on Haviland, team 7.
We've got a full timeout here at Humboldt. 4:30 left here in the ball game. Erie with a 6-point lead, 32-26. We're going to step aside and take this full timeout away with them.
We're back here, 4.5 to go here in the contest. The Lady Devils a 32-26 lead, and Ryan Humboldt has failed to put points on the board since early in the third quarter, somewhere probably around that 6.5-minute mark. Come out hot in the third quarter from Murrow. She kind of attacked the basket pretty aggressive, and we fouled her quite a bit. And she hit 4 out of 5 free throws in another basket, and they've been off the board since.
Yeah, Erie's defense doing a great job tonight, and you know we're finally getting to take advantage of some of them easy shots by the opponents not going in, and that's really helped out in this contest also. So, Brand on the right wing working on Wolves, drives in, gets it over to Stark. She's going to force one up, no good. Rebounded by Hottenstein for Humboldt. So Humboldt comes back across the timeline here with Murrow, gets it back up to Wolves inside there to Haviland. Little shots up, no, and it is good here with 3:58 left in the contest.
Told you I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, brings the lead to 4. They've had a lot of good looks the second half. They've just not been able to put it in the hole, and that is, really helpful on the defensive end. Hopper, good look into Pasquarelli. She misses an easy one there. Stark fighting for it. It's going to go out of bounds off of Stark, so it'll be Humboldt's ball here. 3:35 left in the contest. Erie with a 4-point lead here, 32-28.
Jones is going to come in for Ellis for Humboldt.
Oh, there's a turnover. Yep, off of Humboldt. So Erie will have the ball there at the half-court line. 3:33 left in the contest here as we have a substitution for Erie.
Cleaver will come in for Hopper.
McGowan going to control the ball here, get it up to Brandt at the left wing. Back over to Cleaver. Cleaver throws it right over to, I believe that's Murrow. Shot's no good. Hottenstein with the rebound and put back, and she will score. So 2-point contest here with 3:10 left here in the third quarter, or fourth quarter, excuse me. Stark out high here on the left wing. She's going to drive all the way in, lose control of it, and then commit a silly foul here.
That'll be her second. Team ninth. Jones will come in for Ellis. Murrow will connect on the first free throw. And Ellis will come in for Jones. Murrow connects on both of them. Ties this ball game back up. 2:45 to go in the game.
Erie with a couple drive possessions the last few times down. We've got to get a good offensive set here, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, a nice little run they went on there to keep Humboldt off the board for a long stretch of time, but Humboldt's come back and scored 6 unanswered points, tie the ball game back up, and Pasquarelli's going to get called. I think it was Pasquarelli there for the lane violation.
2:18 left here in the contest. Tie ball game, 32-all. Murrow to bring it across, gets it over to Jones. Into Hottenstein, back to Jones. Trying to work inside the Wolves. Going to get a foul call here on Erie.
That'll be the third foul on Stark. Team 10th. So she will shoot 2. Wolves' first shot is up and good. Powell will come in for Stark. Wolves will make both of them as Humboldt will retake the lead by 2.
Under 2 to play here in the contest. McGowan trying to set the offense here for the Lady Red Devils. Going to get it over to Pasquarelli way out high on the right wing. She'll get it to Powell. Back to Pasquarelli. She goes up strong, scores. Good job there. Powell to Pasquarelli. 1:40 left in the contest. Pasquarelli ties the game at 34. Good job there by Brandt, but I think they're going to get a foul call on Brandt. Good hustle play.
That's going to be her fourth.
Oh, wait a minute here.
Okay, he called it okay. That's who I thought it was. I thought he was pointing at Brandt that she was a shooter.
I thought so too, but when they put 22 up on the board there.
So that foul's on Murrow, going to be her second. Riley Brandt will go to the line to shoot a bonus.
Well, I thought it looked like Brandt had good position there.
She did, and I thought she had the ball cleanly and then went to the floor, and that's exactly what happened. We saw it right. They called it right. We just got the wrong number put up on the scoreboard, threw us for a loop. But Riley's going to connect on the first one. Second shot is on its way and good. She'll hit them both, and that'll give the Lady Devils that 2-point lead again.
Minute and a half left here to play. Humboldt trying to go inside. Murrow's thinking about it, gets it into Wools. Good job there by Powell. Get on the floor. Good job there, Powell. Gets it over to Brandt. Be a turnover to Humboldt here on Humboldt. So Brandt's going to bring it down the right-hand side. Good hustle play there by Powell on the defensive end, Kramer.
Yeah, and Riley Brandt to stay there close, so she had somebody to go with there. And Coach Daniel's going to take a 30-second timeout here. 1:07 to go in the game. Lady Devils 36, Humboldt Cubs 34.
Mr. Kramer, we see this pretty often coming down here to the late seconds of game. Erie's just going to have to find a way to stay under control, stay under composure, and finish the game out the capable of the way they're doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Not real sure how long I've been watching Lady Red Devil basketball consistently, but I can't think of a game that wasn't close. Seems like every time we come down here late in the fourth quarter, it's a back and forth game. Who's going to come away with it? And right now we're in that same situation. 1:07 to go, 2-point ball game.
So coming out of the timeout for Erie, Erie's going to have their starting five in, except for Cleaver will be on the floor for Jacquinall here. It appears Humboldt will be with their starting five rotation on the floor here. Start the last minute and 7 seconds here. Good look. Knocked away there by Murrow, but good look from Cleaver to McGowan there. .104 left here in the contest. Erie to inbounds on the baseline here. You're going to kick it out there to Cleaver up high at the right wing over to Brandt, left wing. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded there by Cleaver. Go back up.
Got to shoot that ball right there.
You got to go up.
Nice position. Great spot to be on the floor. She's got to shoot that shot. That's just the young youth right there, not taking that ball back up when you're 2 feet away from the basket. And then we're going to throw it away on the other after we kick it out. That's a heartbreaker right there because that was 2 points. It could have made this a 4-point game with under a minute.
Yeah, she fought hard to get that defensive rebound there, or offensive rebound, and then just could not pull the trigger. But Haviland inside is going to get it to Wools. Wools back over to Murrow. Murrow shoot a three. No good. Tipped away. Rebounded by Stark. And we're going to get a foul called here on Humboldt. So we'll walk down to the other end of the floor where Stark will shoot a 1-on-1.
That's going to be on Murrow, going to be her third. 9th team foul, so that'll be a 1-on-1 for Stark. Two big opportunities here for Sarah Stark. She'll miss the front end of the 1-on-1, but it'll get tipped out of bounds by a Cub.
So be Erie's ball here on the baseline, 30.8 seconds left. We're going to try to force it out here to Stark and we're going to get a call out, timeout here by Coach Daniels, which was well needed as we forced it into Stark here on the sideline. We're going to get a full timeout, so there's 28 seconds left here in the ball game. Erie up by 2, be their possession on the sideline. We're going to step aside and take this full timeout with y'all.
Back here, 28 seconds left here in the game. Cleaver to inbound over to McGowan in the corner. She'll bring it back up to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble and in trouble over to Brant. We dribble to the worst spot on the floor in the corner there and get in trouble and tie up the ball game. Tie up the ball. 14.8 seconds left. Tie ball. Jump ball goes to Humboldt. They're going to take a timeout. Coach Daniels only had one timeout left there. So Humboldt's going to take one of their timeouts. It's going to be a full timeout.
Well, Mr. Kramer, we're back here for the last 15 seconds of the contest. Erie up by 2, Humboldt with the ball. Oh, what a look to Hottenstein. She's going to tie it up here with 10 seconds. Erie needs to get the ball in and push it up the floor. We're going to have a timeout here by Coach Daniels. I believe all she's got left is a full timeout. So while we're at this timeout, just a little side note here. Probably can't see it on the television screen, but a lot of the Erie faithful here, the kids at the high school, has made some wristbands that they're wearing in honor of Coach Carlisle and his wife Val. We wish them the best of luck. Hopefully, Coach Carlisle, you can take your time with your wife, get her feeling better, and get back with us here and having a raffle here live here at the game for Coach Carlisle and his family. And if y'all can't be here tonight and get in on the 50-50 drawing and want to make a donation, I'm sure that you can make a check to Jamie Carlisle and bring to the high school, and they'll get it to him and then this desperate time of needs for his wife, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, we definitely thoughts are out with that family as they're going through that, and understand she had surgery here this week, and hope that all went well. And I know that's going to require an extended stay out there at St. Louis in the hospital. So Coach is where he needs to be with his wife, and hope that everything goes well for them. They can get back to the game.
You bet. 5.4 seconds here. Humboldt's going to bring some pressure up on Erie here. Like to see a quick break here as everybody's above half court. Ellis kind of feeding back to the left here, but she don't know what she's doing, looks like. I'd break past her really deep there, but they're going to pass it in here to McGowan. Long ways to go. Get it to Stark. She's going to fire a wild three. No good. That's the end of the regulation. We're going to go to overtime here. 36-36. We're going to have to postpone the alumni cheerleading performance here between games as we're going to go into 4 minutes of overtime action here again on the second varsity girls game in a row, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, so hopefully we're not seeing a repeat. Come out 13-point run there by the Lady Devils between the third and the fourth quarter, and then kind of Humboldt got back in their groove and scored some points. Tied this thing up, and then it was back and forth down to the end here. And we're going to go to 4-minute overtime. Each team will have one timeout. Humboldt's in the double bonus. We will be with the next foul, so both teams, every foul will be shooting two free throws. So if you're just joining us, you've missed a good ball game. Lady Devils here going to try to come out in this overtime and try to get them a victory here tonight.
I think they just like to see me drink water.
You get stressed and drink. I mean, you've only drank 2 tonight.
Well, I know. I put myself on a limit.
Spend the whole boys game somewhere else.
Erie will continue to go right to left on your television set. Jump ball is going to be Pasquarelli against, oh, is that Haviland?
Yeah.
So Pasquarelli, Haviland. Pasquarelli's going to win the tip. Tipped it off to Cleaver, get it to McGowan, and Erie will have first strike here in overtime. Inside there to Stark. She's going to go elbow, and she's going to walk with it. Turn it over.
End of the game for Humboldt is Jones.
I think they took Ellis out, didn't they?
That must have been. I didn't see who come off.
Nice skip past the Wolves. Shots up, no good. Kick out to Brandt there, so got the rebound there. We're going to have our second offensive possession here.
Caught a break there as we just fell apart there defensively and left the Wolves wide open on that backside.
That's going to happen time to time in that 1-3-1 zone. We've seen it happen a couple times here tonight, but really defensively, girls done a pretty good job tonight keeping this good Humboldt team in check. Stark throws up a wild shot, no good, rebounded by Humboldt. Here comes Murrow forcing it down for Humboldt, picks it up, looking inside, going to kick it back out to Wolves at the right wing. Inside to Haviland, top of the King. Jones, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, chased down by.
It's going to be a last touch by Stark, be Humboldt's ball. Jack Winow's going to come in the game for the Lady Devils for Cleaver. So we're a minute into this overtime quarter and no score yet. Three-pointer up by Humboldt's no good. Long rebounds ran down by Humboldt.
Murrow wanted a three, but gives it up to Haviland there for a little 8-footer, and it's good. Humboldt strikes first here in overtime. 2:30 left in the overtime frame here. 38-36. Humboldt with a 2-point lead. Pasquarelli kicks it off to McGowan. McGowan's going to drive in, running layup. Good. Nice drive there by Haley McGowan. Tie the ball game at 38. Good job there by Jacqueline, all getting in the passing lane.
Nice eyes to see where she was going with that ball and put that hand up there and just take it right out of the air.
Humboldt trying to get it to that short corner time after time, and good job there by Jacqueline. Now we have Erie on the offensive possession here. Brandt going to reset the offense on the right wing. Looking for that cutter, going to kick it over, lazy pass to McGowan. She drives in, gets it touched away, but going to get it to Jacqueline off to Stark. Inside to Jacqueline, shot, no good. Rebound, Jacqueline again, good. Way to stay with it there, Josie. 2-point lead here with the Erie for 1:32 left in the overtime, 40-38. Murrow tries to get it to Wolves on over to Hottenstein. Hottenstein shots, no good. Rebound 5-4, going to go out of bounds off of Humboldt. Erie will have possession here with 1:16 left in overtime.
Ellis will come in for Jones for Humboldt. Humboldt will not put pressure on the ball full court, but pick him up at half court. 1:10 to go.
McGowan in the corner here in trouble. Bad place to get there, but she does get it to Stark. Stark's going to drive, pick it up, get it to McGowan on the left baseline. Under a minute to play. McGowan's going to get it back to the top of the key on over to Brandt, the right wing. Way out high to Stark. Stark's going to lose control of it. I think they're going to get Stark on the foul here.
It's going to be her fourth. And Murrow's going to go to the line, who's nearly perfect from the free throw line tonight. She continues her exceptional streak from the free throw line. Humboldt will come out and put pressure on now, 40-40, under a minute to play.
Back out here to Stark. She's going to drive, lose control of it again, but they're going to get a foul call, I believe, on Humboldt this time.
And that's going to be on Hottenstein, and that's her fourth foul, but the first one since early in the game. So she's done a good job playing through that foul trouble here in the second half. 31.3 seconds. Stark to the line. Her last trip to the line, she missed the front end of the one-on-one. Here she'll have two shots, and she'll connect on the first. Second shot is up and hard. Rebound by Pasquarelli.
Thought Daniels might call a timeout there, but she's going to let them play on here. Under 25 seconds left. McGowan in trouble. We will get the timeout here by Coach Daniels, so she'll have a full timeout here with 19.9 seconds left in overtime. Erie up 41-40.
Well, Ryan, we talked about it early. Free throws being key, and they have been. Humboldt has missed 2 free throws for the entire game and shot a lot. And you know, we've missed 4, and one of those was the front end of a one-on-one. So, you know, that's big right now in a close ball game. But the Lady Devils do stick to a 1-point lead and was fortunate enough to pull the rebound down on that last miss. So here with 20 seconds, you know, the Lady Devils have got to do something, take care of the ball. Humboldt is all over trying to catch that jump ball and get that tie up, and they do have the possession arrow.
Good ball game here to start out this evening. We knew it was going to be a good contest coming in, and folks, anytime you can go into overtime, play an extra session, you know it's going to be a good one. So here, Red Devils trying to hold on to the lead here. They have the ball, 19.9 seconds left. I'm guessing if you're Humboldt, you got to go for a quick steal. If you don't get it, go ahead and foul.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's probably your best bet. At least don't let too much time tick off the clock before you do.
Erie's had a little trouble retaining possession here. So, you know, if they don't get it in, they're going to probably try to trap one time and then foul. And here comes the trap. McGowan picks it up. She throws it away, but Erie's going to get possession here. Now we got a foul call on Humboldt.
So Stark will go back to the line as Wools is going to pick up her second foul. So 10.5 seconds to go. Stark to the line with an opportunity. Humboldt's going to take their final. Nope, they do have some timeouts that they got to carry over. Humboldt's going to take a full timeout here to talk about what they want to do coming out of the free throw opportunities.
It still shows Erie having one timeout, but I think we're out of timeouts, aren't we, Mr. Kramer? I think we used them all in regulation, got one for overtime, and we called that one timeout here in the last possession. So I think Humboldt's got 2 left, but I think the board's wrong. I think we're down to 0. I don't think we can call a timeout.
Yeah, I think we used our last timeout with 5.4 seconds to go in regulation, and then got that extra one in the overtime, and we've used it. So, gosh, I hope that doesn't come back to bite us, that they look up there and think that they have a timeout and then find out that they don't and get a technical foul out of it. Isn't that the rule?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technical foul. Hopefully we won't need it here. Stark's getting ready to go to the line to have 2 free throw opportunities up on 1. So hopefully she can step the line, hit down 2 big free throws here, give us a 3-point edge, and come down and protect the arc here with under 10.5 seconds left to go in the game.
She'll connect on the first one. And Coach did just go ask, and they did change the scoreboard, so she does know she's out of timeout, so that's good to see. I wish we had that one, but it's good that she knows. And Stark will connect on both of them, bringing the Red Devil lead to 3. Humboldt's going to take a quick timeout. Probably wanted to take it quicker than she did, as almost a full second tipped off the clock there. So Humboldt will take another timeout with 9.6 seconds roughly, somewhere in there on the clock. And they've got to go the length of the floor, down by 3. So, Ryan, we talked about it, I think it was at the Southeast tournament, of our tendency to foul a three-point shooter on the block out. And I guess I shouldn't even bring stuff like that up, should I?
Yeah.
But golly,
Well, how many times we sit in that one game? 3?
we saw it several times in that one game, and so the Lady Devils got to be under control when they come down here, knowing that Humboldt's going to try to shoot that three-pointer. I don't know who they're going to put the ball in the hands of. Murrow has made one, and Haviland has made one tonight. There's been some other shots that haven't even been close, so I know it's going to be one of those two. My guess would be Haviland's probably who's going to shoot that shot.
I'm going to go against the grain and say Murrow.
You think it's going to be Murrow?
Yeah, I think so. She just looked more comfortable tonight from the outside, where Haviland's done a pretty good job of trying to play inside. Maybe Haviland just done that against this game. Maybe she's usually playing outside. But
well, I was just looking at points from the floor, but after I go back and look, they both have the same. So
they're going to skip it over. It's going to be Jones for 3. No good. Rebounded by Humboldt. That's all right. Let her score it. That's good. The basket will count.
They're going to count the basket. I didn't even see who made it, but it's not going to matter.
I'm not sure. Let's give it to Hottenstein as she was at the free throw line.
That's who I thought it was. So the Lady Devils are going to pull that victory out 43-42.
Great job there by the Lady Devils, coming back in overtime, playing good defense and scoring a few points there. We're going to step aside here for a quick break, and we'll come back for the final results for the postgame. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn it over and let you watch the alumni cheerleading performance. We've got the stats for the last contest here, but we are going to so while we're sweeping the floor, let's go ahead and do the halftime or the post-game show here. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Kramer for some post-game stats.
Big night for Lady Devils. As we played, I believe we played 9 different Lady Devils. And 8 of those girls got points on the board. Nice little balanced scoring attack there. Scoring for the Lady Devils tonight, Powell finished with 4, Hopper 3, Brandt 4, Stark 11, Cleaver 4, Jacquino 3, McGowan 2, and Pasquarelli leading all Red Devil scores with 14. And, McGowan, her 2 points came in that overtime. Jacquino, 2 of her points came in that overtime to get the scoring started for the Lady Devils to get them on the right side of that victory. On the Humboldt side, Murrow scores going to lead all scores for Humboldt with 15, going 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Wools had 6, and she went 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Ryan, we talked about it early. Free throws we just thought were going to be key in that game, and it turned out they were. And it's not very many times you're going to see this. It's a team with the better free throw percentage that shot more free throws and made more free throws. Humboldt shot 89% from the free throw line tonight. Is going to come up 1 point short. But the Lady Devils did a great job from the line as well, shooting 71%. And I'm a firm believer that 71% free throw shooting is what led them to victory tonight.
I would agree. I mean, both teams done an exceptional job from the free throw. And both teams, you could tell, has kept a lot of time shooting free throws in practice and stuff. And it's hard to see two high school teams that shoots above 70% from the free throw line for a contest. So congratulations on both teams there. Congratulations to the Lady Devils. Did a great job tonight playing not only the offensive but defensive side. We talked about it early. Offensively, the passing. Skip passing right to left, back to right. I mean, just continuous cross-court passing, quick passing, getting them easy layups early on.
Yeah, good ball movement tonight. And they didn't get frustrated when things didn't go the way they wanted them to go. Still had some turnovers, and that's going to happen, and things like that's going to come, but did a good job moving the ball. Humboldt did a great job putting some pressure on, trying to force us into the corner, and did a pretty good job. You saw right there at the end of regulation, forced us into the corner and, got some turnovers out of it. But the Lady Devils just did a great job, and congratulations, hats off to them. And we're going to watch the alumni cheerleaders here, and then we'll be back with the boys' game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to start live varsity basketball action here this evening between Humboldt Cubs and your Erie Red Devils. Erie coming off a nice victory Tuesday night against Fredonia, where a lot of kids, I think the whole team got to go in and play, and maybe all but one put points on the board for the Red Devils there Tuesday night, Mr. Kramer.
Man, now you ask me that after I put my notes up.
Ah,
But yeah, it was a good game for the boys there. A lot of guys got some action. A lot of minutes played by everybody, and like you said, a lot of scoring went around the table there for the Red Devils, and looking to capitalize on that momentum here tonight. And as we know, we're going to come in and play a pretty tough Humboldt team. Watching them warm up here, they're shooting the ball pretty well out there. Of course, no pressure, so. I think we got a good game coming in front of us here.
you bet. Looking into this game, it looks like coming down the stretch here, we're just getting started in league play Tuesday night, but I think was our first league game of the year. But only being the second league game, it looks to be probably the winner of this matchup tonight will lead the league and probably wins tonight. As we come down, this is probably the league game of the week, of the month, of the year.
Yeah, so years past, we've seen a pretty good Caney team and Eureka team. We've faced both those teams already, seen what they got, and I think you're right. We haven't seen what Blue Stem's got. We don't know quite what Neota Shea's got, but I think you're right. This is probably going to come down to the winner of this game is probably going to be your league champion.
You bet. I was seeing this team early on, first couple games of the year up there. I think it was actually our fourth game of the year up there at the Humboldt tournament. Erie was able to be victorious, win that Humboldt Invitational tournament again there on the boys' side. Knowing that the Cubs was not a full staff there. We're missing one of their main players, Gavin Page. He's a senior there. Hopefully we'll be able to see him this evening, as he is a big-time scorer for Humboldt. But also the McGowan kid, Levi McGowan, number 10 for Humboldt, will be a big scorer. And then, of course, number 15, a junior, Trey Somner. He's the one that's on everybody's radar, kind of like the Dillinger kid for Erie. Somner can inside, outside. He can take you inside, put points up under the basket, but also step outside and hit that outside shot.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you said, two very well matched up teams. A lot of scoring threats by each team. So it's just going to be good to see it. It may come down to whose bench contributes the most here tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, very good possibility is, depending on foul situations and just the bench scoring. But we're about 20 seconds away from game time action here. We're going to bring you the starting lineups as soon as we know them. Now for the starting lineups, first for the Humboldt Cubs, we're going to have number 10, a senior, Levi McGowan. And for the Erie Red Devils, be number 5, a senior, Garrett Ruark. And for the Humboldt Cubs, number 15, a junior, Trey Somner. And for the Red Devils, a senior, number 10, Ethan Bartholomew. And for Humboldt, number 20, a senior, Drew Wilhite. And for the Red Devils, a number 13, a senior, Riley Ewan. And for Humboldt, number 23, a senior that we talked about, Gavin Page. And for the Red Devils, the senior, number 21, Caden Eads. And finally for the Humboldt Cubs, a senior, number 35, the big man, Colton Slocum. And for the Red Devils, our big man, number 32, Eric Dillinger. Well, Mr. Kramer, coming into this game, I'm expecting it to be kind of a high tempo, up and down the floor type of game. Humboldt, I think will want to get out and run, and I think we like to run the game. So I think it'll be a fast-paced contest until one of the coaches decides to say, whoa, put on the brakes and let's run some offense.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a good take on things here. See who has success out of moving the ball up the floor quickest, and after that, if somebody's committing a lot of turnovers or not having success with it, you'll probably see them settle back down into that offense. But somebody's going to look here to make a statement early to try to set the tone of this game.
You bet. Erie will be traveling left to right on your television screen tonight. Jump ball will be started here. Garrett Ruark for Erie up against the Somner kid here for Humboldt. So, folks, we're about ready for tip-off, and we are on tip-off. Ruark to Dillinger over to Bartholomew. So Erie will have the first set here in the offensive set. Bartholomew over to Ewan. Humboldt in man-to-man defense coming out. We'll get it over to Bartholomew. Back over to Eads, on over to Ruark left wing. Here goes Eads. He drives in. Little 8-footer, no good. Rebounded by Wilhite for Humboldt. And they're going to push the ball up the floor, get in the offensive set over to Page on the right wing. Over to McGann. Back to Wilhite here at the left wing. Devils in that man-to-man patented defense that we played down there to every part of the game. Page inside to McGann. Kick it back out to Somner. His little shot is good. Now, that was 35, Slocum. So Slocum strikes first here for Humboldt. Good steal there by McGowan. He's going to go coast to coast, up and under, and good. And put 2 points on the board for the Cubs here. 6:56 left in the first quarter. Humboldt jumps out early, 4-0. Eads on the right wing, looking, surveying the floor, gets it over to the top, the key to you, and on over to Bartholomew, the left wing, inside to Dillinger, and this is where we need to go. We'll kick it out to Ruark, pass it around outside, and there's going to be another turnover on Erie. They're going to pass it ahead to Wilhite inside. Somner, he walked with it.
He wanted to call it, and then he didn't.
Down low did, though. Good job there by defense. It is a traveling call there on Somner. Page out working on Bartholomew. Gets it over at the elbow to Ruark. Drive in, shot up, no good. Tapped out by Eads over to Ruark, but he can't control it. Wilhite will get the loose ball, and he'll bring it across the floor here for Humboldt. Humboldt settling their offense, gets to the free throw line to Somner. He's going to work on Dillinger, up and under. Blocked by Dillinger, blocked again by Dillinger. Loose ball knocked out of bounds off of McGowan of Humboldt. So Erie retained possession here. 5:46 left in the first quarter. Down by 4-0. Good job of Dillinger getting 2 blocks there and keeping off his body there, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Make a little authority inside in the paint there. Now it just needs to come down and do it on the offensive end.
Ruark for 3, and it's good. 5:28 left here in the first quarter. Brings it to a 1-point contest. 4-3 Cubs over the Devils. Slocum looking inside to Wilhite. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebounded, good job there by Ewan, knocking it over to Dillinger. Dillinger's going to lead it out, get it over to Ruark, back out to Bartholomew for 3, no good. Rebound fought for, going to pull it away by Page here by Humboldt. He's going to push it up the left-hand side of the floor. Up and under, free, no good. No foul call there, rebounded by Dillinger. Inside there to Dillinger. He's going to get double teamed, triple teamed. looking to kick it out to Eads. Back over to Ruark. Back inside to Dillinger. She's going to dribble around, kick it over to Ewan. Back out to Bartholomew. Devils doing a good job there. Oh, nice give and go. Ruark to Dillinger. Dillinger lays it up and scores. First lead for the Red Devils here. 4:25 left in the first quarter. 5-4.
That's what Ruark having that drive and being that threat will bring you. He sucked that double team off of Dillinger and left him wide open down there. Nice little drive and pass there by Ruark.
McGowan gets it over to Somner at the right wing. Back out to Page here at the left elbow. Inside to Wilhite. Good move by Wilhite. Drop down over there to, I believe that was Slocum again. Little give and go. Wilhite to Slocum for the Cubs. 6-5. Dillinger out on the right wing, hits a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Ewan. Good job of Ewan getting in there fighting for a rebound. Erie's going to keep possession. There's Ruark's drive all the way in and good. 3:35 left here in the first quarter. 7-6 Red Devils. Page gets it over to Slocum. Slocum shot no good. Rebounded by Dillinger. He pushes ahead to Bartholomew. Good job there by Bartholomew, backing it out, gets it over to Eads, on over to Dillinger. He drives in, scores. He's going to go to the line for a three-point play.
Foul's going to be on 35. Slocum be his first, team first. Dillinger connects on a free throw, brings the lead 10-6, Red Devils.
Wilhite for the Cubs gets over to Page at the baseline, back over to McGowan, over to Wilhite. Wilhite surveying from the right wing, gets it over here to Somner. Somner kicks off to McGowan. Nice pass inside to Wilhite, back to McGowan. And he's going to walk with it there. A little slip on the floor by McGowan, and it's going to be a turnover against Humboldt. 2:53 left here in the first quarter. Erie 10, Humboldt 6. Ruark's going to take Wilhite out on the drive. Up, no good. Dillinger somehow comes away with it, misses the shot, but he's going to stay with it, fight for it. He's going to go up strong against Slocum. No good. Rebounded by Somner for Humboldt. Two big opportunities there for Dillinger. Could not convert.
Yeah, between the block there, the shot from Ruark, and the two misses from Dillinger, three point-blank opportunities the Devils needed to convert on.
Inside to Wilhite, little 8-footer, no good. Rebounded there by the big man Dillinger. He tries to push ahead, but it's knocked away, and it's going to be a turnover on Erie. Here comes Page for Humboldt. Wilhite for three from the corner, good. 2:10 left here in the first quarter, 10-9. Devils clinging to a 1-point lead here.
That should be on Slocum, which will be his second.
Good drive there by Kate Needs, putting Slocum in the defensive position there, picking up two quick fouls here on Slocum.
Into the game for the Cubs is going to be number 14, Colden Cook.
Ewan kicks it over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew faked a three, drive in, kick out to Dillinger for three. No good. Rebounded there by Bartholomew. Good hustle. Gets it over. What a pass to Dillinger. He puts it up and scores, and he'll go to the line to shoot a free throw.
Nice job by Ethan Bartholomew, hustling in there, getting a rebound, playing in the land of the Giants, and then nice little, I don't know how the heck that ball made it across there to Eric Dillinger. Nobody else saw it coming either except Eric, and he converts on the shot. That foul's on Sommer, be his first, and Dillinger will make another free throw. Sets that lead back to 13-9.
Page controlling the offense here for Humboldt. Trap defense, kick ball by Bartholomew out of bounds. It'll stay possession here with Humboldt on the sideline. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Wilhite's going to trigger the inbounds here for Humboldt. He kicks it in at the baseline at Cook. Back to Wilhite. Wilhite's going to try to drive, kick it over here to Page, back to Wilhite. They're going to reset the left wing, looking to try to go inside to Somner. Throws it through Cook's hands. Good hustle there by Levi McGowan, but it's going to be out of bounds off of Humboldt there. 126 left in the first quarter, 13-9 Erie. Good offensive, defensive play on both ends by both teams right now. Good hustle out there on both sides, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, just kind of what we expected to see here out of this game is a lot of quick movement.
Dillinger's going to go inside, shots up, no good, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two, and that's what we need to see more out of Eric, taking that drive and getting to the foul line.
Oh, they're going to call that on the floor somehow. Really? Yep, that's what he said. So foul's going to be on number 14, Cook. Be Red Devil ball under the basket. Yeah, you're on. Little question here at the scores table. Whoa, 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 whoa. Probably shouldn't throw the ball in when the official's not even looking at the play, but I guess we got two others. Ball comes in. Ruark's going to go up for two and connect, making it 15-9. 1 minute to play in the first.
Inside to Cook. Cook lays it up and in. Under a minute to play here. 15-9 Erie. Dillinger at the top of the key picks up the free throw line. Good look to Eads. It's going to be blocked there by number 22, Logan Page. Just a freshman here for Humboldt, but a possession will retain by Erie here on the baseline. Nice little entry into Dillinger. He cannot connect. Big man's got to make those easy ones there. Wilhite skip pass over to McGowan. McGowan off the drive. Going to skip it over here to Page. It's knocked out of bounds off of Erie here. So 24.2 seconds left here in the first period. Humboldt retained possession here on the baseline. Wilhite to trigger it in for Humboldt. Gets it out to Page. That's Gavin Page. He'll get it back to Wilhite. Over to Logan Page. Skip over to McGowan. McGowan gets to Wilhite. Wilhite picks it up here. Under 10 to play. Page in the corner. Bartholomew working on Page. Gets it over to Logan. Here comes Wilhite. Under 2 to play. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Bartholomew. And that is the end of the first quarter, where the Erie Red Devils hold a 15-11 lead over the Humboldt Cubs. A good first quarter by both teams as Humboldt jumped out early 4-0, and Erie's battled back to take a 4-point lead here at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, Red Devils, like I said, come out. Humboldt hit hard there with the first 4 points of the game. Then the Devils went on a 10-2 run there to kind of regain a lead and have held on to that lead going in here to the end of the first quarter, 15-11. All the scoring done by Ruark and Dillinger at this point, by the Devils, and Humboldt's got 4 guys that have put points on the board for them. So, definitely those two are our biggest scoring threats on the team out there. And just because they're the only guys that have scored, there's been a lot of plays, a lot of assists by some of the other guys, plays that were made because of something else out there. And Red Devils are just, doing a pretty good job clicking right along here, and just got to keep that intensity up.
Yeah, big hustle plays there by Bartholomew, getting that big offensive rebound, and then that no-look pass over to Dillinger. I mean, that's for one of the littlest guys on the floor getting in there and getting them rebounds. That's good to see. Coming out of the quarter break, it'll be Humboldt's ball. They'll be traveling right to left here. Wilhite's going to trigger it in for Humboldt. He'll get it off the Page, back to Wilhite. Wilhite brings it in the right-hand side here, looking to reset the offense at the top of the key. Devils go into that 2-3 zone. We see them go into that once in a while in possession. They're going to get it to Wilhite. He's going to fake around, free throw shot, no good, rebounded by Ruark. Ruark looking to push up the left-hand side, gets it over to Bartholomew, on over to Eads. We're going to rotate it around to Ewan to Ruark. Oh, Ruark tries to get it into Dillinger. He does. He misses. He gets his own rebound. He's going to go turn around. No good. Rebounded there by Page for Humboldt. Gavin's going to bring it up, kick it up to Logan Page inside to McGowan. Gavin Page on the left side, taken away by Dillinger. Going to get tangled up there with, I believe, Gavin Page.
He will get called for the foul there. It'll be his first, team 5th.
So Erie reset here with 7:08 left here in the second quarter. Ruark on the right wing. We're going to pass it around over to Ewan. Back out to Bartholomew. Ruark down to inside. Back out. Ruark for three. No good. Rebound. 5-4. Going to have a foul called on Erie, I believe.
It's going to be on Ewan, I believe. Be his first, team first.
Will Hyde brings it across. He's going to go all the way in. Left-hand layup, good. 6:40 left here in the second quarter. 15-13 brings the lead to 2 here by Erie. Cross court to Ruark. Ruark's going to do the same thing. Nice up and under, and he puts it in. 17-13 with 6:28 left here in the second quarter. Page working on Bartholomew, picks it up and gets it over to Logan Page. Back over to Will Hyde. Inside there to Cook. Cook working on Dillinger, dribbles it off his foot. Brought out of there by Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to bring it across, set the offense up, get it over to Ruark, over to Ewan. Ewan's going to fire a three, long, no good. Rebounded by Bartholomew. He'll get it to Dillinger inside, tries to get it over to Ewan, back to Eads, over to Bartholomew, over to Ruark. Ruark tries to drive in, loses control of it, but as soon as say last touch by Humboldt. So 5:52 left here in the second period. Erie will have the ball on the baseline, leading 17-13.
Substitution for the Red Devils. Ethan Dillinger in for Caden Eads. Sommer will come back in for the Cubs.
Thrown right to Gavin Page. He passes ahead to Will Hyde up. No good. Rebound knocked out. Are they gonna count that?
I think he is.
Yeah, I don't think that should be goaltending, but they're going to talk about it here. And they're going to give the ball to Humboldt here. I thought it was last touch by Humboldt.
It definitely was, but
Humboldt's going to retain possession here. Cook inside to Will Hyde, back to Cook. Cook's going to drive in. Gets blocked by Dillinger off of Cook, though, so it'll be turnover on Humboldt. 5:40 left here in the second period. Humboldt's coach still questioning the goaltending call, but I think it was a good no call.
Yeah, I think the ball had clearly bounced off the rim before he hit the backboard there, and it was. But if I'm going to argue, why not argue, right?
That's right.
He's still arguing.
Bam Bam over to his brother Eric, on over to the right wing. Bam Bam keeps it alive for the Devils here. Riley Ewan inside to Dillinger, back to Bartholomew. Good quick passing here. Bartholomew goes all the way in. He's going to get fouled. He'll get to go to the line to shoot too.
Foul's going to be on Cook. Be his second. Nope, that's just his first. So that other foul must have been on Sommer. That's why he was on the bench. Bartholomew misses his first.
Slocum going to come in when playing with them two big fouls here early in the second.
Bartholomew will connect on the second. Stretching that lead to 5.
Will Hyde gets it over to Page's free throw line, over to Slocum. Over to Cook. He's going to drive all the way in. No good, but there's McGowan with the rebound. He'll throw it right over to Bartholomew. So here comes Erie pushing it up the floor here. Bartholomew on over to Bam Bam Dillinger. Gets it back to Bartholomew, over to Ruark. Good ball rotation here by Erie as Humboldt's went into that 2-3 zone on this end, Kramer.
Yeah, and that last time down, Bartholomew really wanted to push that ball, and good defense by Will Hyde to. Nice ball movement there by the Cubs, and Will Hyde's going to score for them.
Not bad defense there by Ethan Dillinger, just a 2-on-1, and it's just a better pass by Humboldt as big man Eric Dillinger misses another shot there underneath. Slocum on the left baseline gets it over to Gavin Page, on over to Will Hyatt for the Cubs. Back over here to McGowan, on over to Page. Devils still staying in that man-to-man defense. Cook here at the free throw line. Gets it knocked away by Ethan Dillinger, but we retain possession. Page kicks over to Cook, on over to Will Hyatt. Will Hyatt's going to fire a three, way long, rebounded by Ewan. So 3:30 left here in the first half. 18-15 Erie. Ball knocked away by McGowan. It'll stay with Erie on the sideline. That's 2 or 3 passes over that direction that we've had a little trouble with, Kramer.
That's what I was thinking. Bartholomew's telegraphing that pass just a little bit when he's going to that left side, and it's a long pass, and they've been getting that hand in there. He needs to do a little better job of either shortening up that pass or drawing that defense back in a little bit before he throws it over there.
Eads makes a bad pass there, and it's going to go to Will Hyde. Oh, he loses control of it.
We're going to have a foul out here at the top of the key on Bartholomew as he was trying to make a play on that ball and got into the feet.
So Humboldt will retain possession here on the sideline. Will Hyde's going to trigger it in for Humboldt as Somner checks back in here for McGowan. We got Slocum in the corner, gets it up there to Page. On over to Will Hyde, on over to Slocum in the right corner. Three minutes to go here in the half. Good give and go. Page to Will Hyde. Great block there by Eric Dillinger. And Eads will chase it down here as here comes Erie on the offensive side. Bartholomew passes ahead to Ruark. Ruark's three-pointer's good. Big shot by Garrett Ruark with 2:45 left here in the first half. 21-15, Erie by 6. Page over to Somner. Somner's three-pointer no good. Dillinger with the rebound. He's going to push it up the floor. Get it back over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to slow it down, reset. Ruark inside to Dillinger. Skip to Ewan. Top of the key. Three-pointer no good. Rebounded there. Long rebound by Ruark. All the way in. Turn around shot. No good. Somner with the rebound. A lot of action here early.
Yep.
Page with the shot, no good. Rebound fought for. He gets his own rebound. He's going to get hammered as he goes back up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They're going to call that one on Ruark. Kind of had your choice down there on who he's going to call it on down there, but sorry, I just you looked at me. I just had to. Page's first shot is up and good. Second shot is missed. The rebound run down there by Dillinger.
Minute 45 left here in the half. Erie up by 5. Dillinger drives in, skip past to Ruark. He's going to try to drive baseline, kick it to Bartholomew. Shots up, no good. Rebounded there by Dillinger. Up and under with the right hand is good. 1:20 left here in the first half. 23-16. Good job there by Dillinger going, get the rebound and putting it in.
Absolutely. Nice hustle there to finish off a play.
Somner over here to Will Hyde at the left wing. Will Hyde's going to get it back to the top of the key to Page. Page resetting the offense here. Working on Bartholomew, gets it back to Will Hyde. Humboldt's done a good job being patient on offense here, trying to get the shot that they're wanting. Somner going to skip it over to Will Hyde. Slocum on the right wing. Eads working on him defensively, gets it over here to Cook. On over to Will Hyde. Under 30 seconds to play. Solomon at the top of the key gets it over to Cook.
Everybody that wants a shot clock in high school basketball is yelling at the TV right now.
That's right. Cook with the drive, left hand, no good. Dillinger rebound, pass ahead to Ruark, up and good. Just like that, 25-16 Erie, under 10 to play here in the half. Page brings it up. Dillinger working on Bartholomew. Bartholomew dumped. Oh, no. Did they get Bartholomew?
Nope, Eads. Caden Eads going to pick up his first foul there.
3.2 seconds left here in the half. Humboldt will have it on the sideline here. Looks like Page will inbound it to Wilhite. Wilhite's trying to get a three-pointer off. No good. Rebound does not matter. And, folks, that's halftime here in Erie, Kansas, where the Erie Red Devils are up 25-16 over the Humboldt Cubs. We're going to get ready to have our homecoming 2022. But while we're getting set up for that, the mad scientist, Mr. Kramer, is going through and doing stats real quick. Hopefully we'll have them to you before we turn it over for the homecoming festivities.
Well, Ryan, scoring for the Red Devils pretty easy this first half. Bartholomew had a free throw. Dillinger's got 10, and Ruark's got 14.
Well.
Foul situation, Ruark's got 1. Bartholomew's got 1. Ewan and Eads also have 1. For Humboldt, Somers got 2. Slocum's got 2, and Cook's got 1. And Page has 1. So, really, you look at this score here, and we do stretch that out to a 9-point lead there, and I think that's indicative the Red Devils doing a really good job offensively. To me, it looks like they're really dominating this game a little more, and early on the score didn't really show it. We were able to get a little separation there in the last minute probably of that game, or that half, but Red Devils are doing, I think, dominating this game just a little bit more than Humboldt is. Humboldt's being patient offensively, and that's where their points are coming. You see it on the box score here is they've got 5 kids that have scored points for their 16. And that's coming out of that patience of that offense, but they're not getting second and third opportunities. They're kind of a one-shot up and done. And fortunately for them, they're good shots that they're taking, and they're connecting on some of them. But we're probably putting up a lot more shot opportunities, doing at times some offensive rebounds and getting some of those second and third opportunities. And that's what's probably helping the Red Devils stretch this lead a little bit.
You bet. Folks, we're going to have the homecoming festivities. We're going to turn off our mics here and open the door and let you listen probably to Mr. Dan Wilson as he announces the candidacies for this evening.
Mr. Reed Duff. And our princess, Miss Adeline Boaz. Reed is the son of Melissa and Benton Duff, while Adeline is the daughter of Alyssa and Chad Boaz. Reed enjoys cross-country, basketball, FFA, track, and the Galesburg Youth Group. Adeline's activities have been FFA, K's Club, FCCLA, volleyball, winter cheer, softball, Erie Federated Church Youth Group, and 4-H. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Reed and Princess Adeline. Next for the sophomore class, please welcome our Prince, Mr. Mason Boaz. And our Princess, Miss Alexandra Pasquarelli. Mason is the son of Alyssa and Chad Boaz, while Alexandra is the daughter of Jessica and John Pasquarelli. Mason enjoys basketball, trap shooting, K-Club, and golf at school, and playing video games and hanging with his dog Millie in his spare time. Alexander's activities involve FFA, volleyball, basketball, softball, Erie Federated Youth Group, Talent Search, and HOSA. Presenting Prince Mason and Princess Alexandra. Representing the junior class, please welcome our Prince, Mr. Gavin Rising. And our Princess, Miss Bridget Meister. Gavin is the son of Denise and Richie Rising, while Bridget is the daughter of Carrie and Dude Meister. Gavin enjoys FFA, basketball, football, Case Club, NHS, golf, and the Erie Federated Youth Group. Bridget's activities include FFA, volleyball, basketball, softball, Erie Federated Youth Group, Talent Search, and HOSA. Presenting Prince Gavin and Princess Bridget. Our first queen candidate is Miss McKenzie Leo Coombs. McKenzie is being escorted by Mr. Quentin Hetty. McKenzie is the daughter of Carrie and Daryl Coombs, while Quentin is the son of Megan and Zach Hetty. Mackenzie's activities include Studio Beat Dance, Case Club, Art Club, FCCLA, NHS, Class Officer, Leadership, and the Erie Federated Youth Group. Quentin enjoys wrestling, football, track, NHS, and student council. We asked some questions for the candidates. What advice would you give to the upperclassmen? McKenzie said, don't be the topic of discussion on Monday morning. Great advice. Quentin said, get your work done and on time. What is your most memorable moment at EHS? McKenzie sheepishly replied, when I was rolling a cart full of root beer, the wheel stuck in the concrete, and I tipped over the cart, root beer exploding everywhere. Safe to say that there was no root beer for sale at that game that night. Quentin stated that his most memorable moment so far at EHS has been placing 6th at state wrestling. What are your plans for after graduation, they were asked. McKenzie plans to earn her associate's degree from Neosho County Community College, then transfer to PSU to get a bachelor's degree in journalism, then move somewhere far from Kansas. Quentin plans after graduation remain undecided. Presenting Miss Mackenzie Coombs and Mr. Quentin Hetty. Our next queen candidate is Miss Haley McGowan. Haley is being escorted by Mr. Ethan Bartholomew. Haley is the daughter of Crystal and Jason McGowan. Ethan is the son of Cody and Jeff Bartholomew. Haley enjoys volleyball, basketball, softball, K-Club, and Art Club. Ethan enjoys FFA, K-Club, trap shooting, NHS, 4-H, National Lacey Game Dog Association, United Blood Trackers, basketball, cross-country, track, and the National Wild Turkey Federation. The same questions were asked to these candidates. What advice would you give to the underclassmen? Way to go, Alex. Ethan will always remember going to the state basketball tournament and playing at the Bramlage Coliseum. When asked what their plans were for after graduation, Haley plans to attend Fort Scott Community College to start her criminal justice degree, then transfer to Washington University to finish. Ethan plans to attend Allen County Community College for a year and finish his general requirements, then transfer to K-State to graduate with a major in Wildlife Outdoor Enterprise Management and a minor in Animal Science. Presenting Miss Haley McGowan and Mr. Ethan Bartholomew. Our final queen candidate is Miss Sarah Stark. She's being escorted by Mr. Riley Ewing. Sarah is the daughter of Stephanie and Buddy Stark, while Riley is the son of Mary and Scott Ewing. Sarah enjoys cross country, basketball, softball, case club, leadership, class officer, HOSA, and served as our student council president. Riley enjoys basketball, baseball, and trap shooting. When asked the same questions, what advice would you give to the underclassmen, Sarah stated, people will always have something to say about you, so always be true to yourself, no matter what. Riley said, play all the sports while you can. When asked what their most memorable moment at EHS was, Sarah, with a great big smile, said, when Mr. Francis and I were playing basketball together and he ripped his pants. Riley's most memorable moment at EHS was getting to go to K-State University for the state basketball tournament. Their plans for after graduation, for Sarah, she plans to attend NCCC and major in occupational therapy. Riley plans to go to Pittsburgh State and pursue his electrical engineering degree. Presenting Miss Sarah Stark and Mr. Riley Ewing. And now, for the moment you have all been waiting for. Our 2022 basketball homecoming king is Mr. Quentin Hetty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get started here the second half. Red Devils be traveling right to left on your television set. They get the first possession here of the second half. Bartholomew over to Eads on the right wing. Eads going to drive, and he's going... Offensive foul on Bartholomew?
That's what he called.
Benar.
That'll be Bartholomew's second foul.
Somner in the corner for the Cubs. Going to pass cross court to Wilhite. Wilhite's going to drive in. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Dillinger. Dillinger's going to bring it up the floor, up the left-hand side. He's going to hand off to Bartholomew. Going to rotate it around the horn all the way to the right baseline with Ruark. Reset here with Bartholomew on the left side. Now we got Dillinger out here on the left wing. Skips it over to Eads. On over to Ewan. Ewan brings it top of the key. Kicks it to Bartholomew. Inside to Dillinger. Turn around. Elbow shot. No good. Fought for. Rebounded there by Somner for Humboldt. He'll kick it ahead to Wilhite. Wilhite working on Eads. Gets it over to McGowan. On over to Page to Somner. Devils staying in that man-to-man defense. Slocum for the shot there at the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Dillinger. They're going to get a foul call here on the floor.
It's on Slocum, wasn't it?
Down at the other end, Eads going to go all the way in. I'm not sure who the last foul was on. I thought he put up 32, which would have been Dillinger, but we had the ball.
I think it had to be Slocum. I don't know what happened. I'm at a loss. I don't know if we know what we're doing. I'm going to be quiet. He did 32. Now we're taking the ball back to the other end. This guy's be quiet.
Huh.
No, because the play never should have came in. It was never our ball.
So I guess Humboldt's going to have the ball on the baseline there. McGowan's got going to get it to Wilhite on the left-hand wing. Over to Page. Inside there to Somner. Somner trying to work on Dillinger. Piper getting a little upset also as Dillinger loses his out of bounds. It'll stay with Humboldt here. I think he was getting upset because Somner had the ball for about 7 or 8 seconds with the defender right there in his face, and there was no call.
Yeah.
Nice look inside to Somner. Somner will finish that one. 5:57 left here in the third. 25-18. Ruark goes all the way in, scores there for Erie. 27-18. 5:47 left here in the third. Skip pass over here to Somner.
Turn around, move by Somers, no good. Rebound by Dillinger. He's going to bring it up the right side. Kicks back over to Ruark. Back to Bartholomew, down to Eads in the corner. Into Dillinger inside. Back to Bartholomew, top of the key, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll step aside here with this, take this full timeout.
Back here live, 5:16 left here in the third quarter. 27-18 Erie lead. Erie will have the ball on the baseline. Bartholomew's going to kick it out to Ruark. He'll get it back over here to Dillinger. Dillinger's going to drive left, pick it up, kick it back out to Ruark here. They're going to reset. Inside to Dillinger, double teamed here. They're going to back out. Humboldt back into that 2-3 zone, trying to entice us to shoot from the outside. Bartholomew will do just that. Ewan will chase down the rebound. No foul call there, but they are going to give Erie possession here as Riley got pushed plumb out of bounds here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can get rode out of bounds like that, but possession will stay with the Red Devils.
Bartholomew drives, kicks to Ruark. Ruark for three, no good. Rebound. Obviously, we're going to have a foul called on Erie here.
It's going to be on Ewan. Be his second.
Wilhite to bring the ball down here for the Cubs. Gets it over to Page. Nice cut there by Somner, working on Dillinger. Dillinger blocks a shot, gets the rebound. They're going to pass ahead to Ruark. Ruark 1-on-2, goes up, gets fouled, go to the line, shoot two.
Trying to read this Chinese hand signals here. I think that one's going to be, we're going to say that one's on Slocum this time. That's going to be his third. Be team first. Ruark for two.
Ball 5-4 on the line, gets kicked out to Wilhite there as Ruark went 0 for 2 from the line. Page for Humboldt. Over to McGowan, inside to Slocum. Turnaround shot, good. Nice little shot there by Slocum. 4 minutes left here in the third. 27-20. Erie with 7-point advantage. Bartholomew tries to force it into Dillinger. It's no good. Taken away by Levi McGowan. He misses the layup. Now we get a foul call here on Humboldt.
Ref wants to talk to him. We're talking about having a sleepover or something. Work out our issues. Foul's going to be on McGowan. Be his first, team second.
Eads got it for Erie, top the key, hand off to Ruark, skip over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to drive right, pick it up on the baseline, get it to Eads, back to Bartholomew. Eads going to drive in all the way, shots up, count it. He's going to go to the line to shoot a free throw here.
Nice take by Ethan Bartholomew along that baseline. Oh, and that's going to be fourth foul on Slocum.
Man, early here in the third quarter, he spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half.
And he's going to spend plenty more. But the freshman Cook, he come off the bench and did a nice job for the Cubs. So definitely not a pushover, even though he's a young freshman there. Bartholomew's going to connect on the free throw. Stretches the lead out to 10 for the Red Devils.
Page at the left wing, surveying the floor, tries to get it to Somner inside, and there's a silly foul there by Dillinger.
That'll pick up his second here this quarter.
Cook looking inside to Wilhite. Nice dump down to Somner. Somner up and under, good. 3:04 left here in the third. 30-22. Devils over Humboldt. Eads going to get called for the travel over there on the right sideline. Be a turnover on Erie. Page working on Bartholomew all the way. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
It's going to be on Ewan, going to be his third. Team fifth foul. Page pushed that first shot up and good. He will connect on both.
Bartholomew hands off to Ruark to the right-hand side. Hands off for Eads. Back to Ruark. Ruark's going to drive in. Good look to Dillinger. A little turnaround shot. No good. Rebounded by Page for Humboldt. He pushes ahead to Wilhite. Wide open lane. Wilhite all the way in and scored. 2:28 left here in the third. 30-26. Humboldt's done a nice job coming back, cutting the lead to 4 here. Eads going to kick out to Dillinger on the right wing. Gets it to Bartholomew, top the key. Back to Dillinger, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Ewan, gets it to Eads. Eads going to drive in, little elbow shot, no good. Rebounded by Page for Humboldt. Page setting the offense for Humboldt here at the right wing. Gets it into Somner in the middle of the paint. Working on Dillinger. Goes in. Blocked by Dillinger. Fought for it. Here comes Dillinger out of the break. He's going to take it all the way in. Left-hand layup. Good. 1:38 left here in the third. 32-26. Wilhite all the way back in. Loses control of it. Out of bounds. It'll be off of Humboldt there. So a quick turnover on Humboldt.
Wilhite trying to plead his case there to the official that somebody touched it, but I think it just got deflected into his body and then kicked out of bounds. Minute and a half here to go in the third quarter.
Eads on the right wing for Erie here. Gets it into Derek Dillinger. Free throw line. Shots up and good. Just like that, back to an 8-point lead here for Erie. 1:15 left here in the third.
Good to see Eric hit that little jump shot there because he's missed several of those here in a row, and it's good that he can find the rim again from that distance.
Somner outside. Hands off to Wilhite. Little Dillinger working on Wilhite here. Actually, the Devils have went into that 2-3 zone. Good job there. Good hands by Ethan Bartholomew knocking it away from Cook. They push ahead to Eads. Eads goes all the way in, backs it back out to Dillinger, off to Eric Dillinger. On over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to reset the offense here. Drive, kick over to Bam Bam, on over to, now we're down to Ruark. Erie looks like they're going to back it out here, reset, maybe try to get the last second shot here in the third quarter. Under 30 to play. Dillinger's going to drive in, push off, no call, shot up, good. Nice shot there by Eric Dillinger. 10-point lead here with 17 seconds left in the quarter. Devils staying in that zone for this possession. Gets it kicked out to Humboldt. Three-pointer, no good. Long rebound. It's going to be touched, so they'll retain possession. Here they come. 2 seconds. One. Wilhite for three. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter, where the Erie Red Devils 36, the Humboldt Cubs 26.
It's good to see the Devils kind of stave off that push there that the Cubs made there in that quarter. Things looked a little bleak, kind of hit 5 points and then kind of went on a pretty dry spell there. And Humboldt picked up and pushed 10 out pretty quick. And, Devils were able to come back and stretch that lead to actually a 10-point lead versus the 9 points that they had at halftime. Humboldt inbounds ball over to Wilhite, over to McGowan. Back up to Page, over to McGowan on the right wing. McGowan for three-pointer, no good. Dillinger with the rebound, push ahead to wide open. Ruark can't quite control the ball, and it's going to get off his feet and out of bounds. And quick turnover there back to the Cubs. Wilhite pushes back up to McGowan in the corner. Back to Wilhite. Down to Sommer. Back to Wilhite. Back and forth. Sommer's going to drive in, goes up and under, no good. Tapped around, rebound there by Bam Bam. Nice push up the floor by Ethan Bartholomew to Caden Eads for two. Humboldt's going to take a timeout here with 7:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Red Devils 38, Humboldt 26. We're back here underway. Humboldt's ball. Cook in the corner, back to Wilhite. Back over to McGowan on the right wing, back to Page at the top of the key, back to McGowan. Devils staying in that zone defense, trying to keep anything shut out, and the Cubs are going to get called for the 3-second violation. Be turnover to the Red Devils. 12-point Red Devil lead, under 7 to go here in the game. Over to the right wing, over to Bam Bam. Back to Eads at the top. Back to Big Dillinger, over to Ruark. Ruark's going to drive, kick it over to Ethan Dillinger. Back to Eric Dillinger to Bartholomew at the top. And he's going to push a little too hard, trying to go over the top to Eric Dillinger and throw it out of bounds. Humboldt will bring it back up the floor. Hey, you're back.
Yeah. Had a little coughing attack there, you know. You're doing a mighty fine job, though.
Them Sour Patch Kids will do that to you.
I know.
Wilhite inside the Cooks. He'll drive on Dillinger and get fouled. And that will be Eric's third foul. This Cook will go to the line for two. First shot is up and good. And so is the second. Substitution for the Red Devils going to be Ewan for Dillinger, Eric Dillinger.
I don't think he wanted to come off the floor.
I kind of think you might be correct with that. Ball comes into Eads. Caden will push it up the right side of the floor, and he'll get fouled. We got to remember who we fouled it on.
I think they're going to call it on Page.
Page is going to be his second.
Hard to throw it into Bam Bam here. I was trying to just stay out of it.
You're back. You're on, man.
Bartholomew going to set the offense here at the top of the key. Going to pick it up. Having been a little bit of defensive problems here, and they're going to get a foul call on Humboldt.
That one's going to be on Will Height the way he's staring him down. That's just going to be his first.
Bit of ball on the sideline here. Ruark's going to inbound for the Red Devils. Gets it into Caden Eads here. Humboldt being awful aggressive here to start the fourth quarter. Nice look into Ruark, but it's blocked there, I believe, by McGowan, and he's going to bring it across, get it over to Page. Will Hyde in the corner trying to feed Somner. Somner tries to dump it down, knocked away there by the Erie defense, so it'll be a turnover on Humboldt.
I really like that take by Ruark, especially with Slocum back on the floor with 4 fouls. You know, he's got to either let you go or try to stop you, and somebody else stepped in there and was able to put the block on him. But it's a nice take to try to attack the guy in foul trouble.
Got a timeout here on the floor. Coach Piper was able to bail the offense out there, take a timeout, and I don't know, is he going 30?
Looks like a 30-second timeout here, 5:07 to go here in the game.
We'll keep it here with you. 10-point lead here. Humboldt's defense has really stepped it up here this last minute of play, knowing that, you know, down by 10, trying to get something going here, and really running a little havoc here on the Devils offense. I mean, we're picking it up kind of in a bad spot there on the sideline.
Yeah, they keep forcing us to the left side as much as possible and trying to get us to pick it up over there in trouble land, and we're kind of working right in there to them. Like they want, and you know, give them kids credit right now. They know they're a 10-point deficit. They're not going to be able to run with us, and when we run the offense, we score. So they're just trying to jump all over, you know, ugly on an ape out there above the 3-point line, so we don't have a chance to score and try to tie up a loose ball.
Nice there.
Nice.
Alley-oop. Bartholomew to Ruark, and he flushes it. 5 minutes left here in the game, 40-28. Somner working on Dillinger here. Dillinger on the floor. Oh, there's no way you can call that foul.
How does he get blocking foul when he's on the floor?
Going to have a foul called here on the floor. Humboldt is going to be in the bonus. It will shoot 1 and 1.
It's going to be the 4th foul on Eric Dillinger.
And that's a big foul here with 4:52 left in the game. You know, it's only a 12-point lead, so the big man's going to have to take a seat here.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back fouls there by Dillinger's really struggle. There's Sommer's going to connect on the first. Eads got blocked way out of bounds there, and he couldn't get the rebound. Will Height shoots 3, no good. Goes in, gets his own rebound, back up, no good. Nothing but Humboldt going after the ball down there. Sommer finally goes up and scores and gets fouled by Bartholomew. Right now, the Humboldt Cubs are the more aggressive team on the floor, Ryan.
Yeah, no doubt. Did they call that on the floor or on the shot? Is it 2 shots or 1-on-1 here?
It's just 1.
Did he make the basket?
He made the basket. We'll get a tie up there by possession error. Will stay with Humboldt.
Humboldt's going to come out and keep pressure on.
Nope, no, it is our ball. Scoreboard's wrong, apparently.
They didn't call a jump ball. I think they just gave it possession to us.
Oh, okay.
Bartholomew breaks the defense, gets it to Eads at the top of the key. Ruark on the left wing, back to Eads, over to Bartholomew. Humboldt playing this 2-3 zone jump trap defense. They're going to get too aggressive here and make a foul, so Erie will retain possession on the sideline here with 4:24 left in the ball game.
Called that on McGowan. Be his second.
Now they're in man-to-man.
Oh,
they're
bad
jumping.
place to get the ball. Oh, Ethan.
That's his 4th, isn't it?
Yep. That was all brought to you by poor court awareness there, taking that inbounds there in that corner. just set him up for disaster to not be able to do anything with the ball.
Yep.
Duff will check in for Bartholomew, who's got 4 fouls. We got Sommer at the line. He'll connect on 1.
Rebounded there by Ruark. We needed that as he's going to bring it up, get it to Duff. The young freshman picks it up, gets it back to Ruark here. Almost a turnover here. Ooh. Wow. We're going to get a foul call on, I believe, Humboldt.
Yeah, he threw his hands up so fast I couldn't even catch who he called it on, but it looks like Page is who he called it on. That's going to be his 3rd. Ruark will go to the line for a 1-on-1.
Very fortunate it did not go the other direction on that one.
Yeah, that could have been a push-off foul. Pretty solid there as Ruark will connect on the 1st. So right now the Red Devils kind of, with the personnel on the floor, going to struggle in here to get the ball across half court, or once they get it across half court to take care of it. As Ruark will make them both. Stretches that lead back to 10. 4 minutes to play.
Will Hyatt driving in. That's an illegal screen by Cook that they did not call. I missed it here.
I believe Humboldt was touching the ball after it went through the rim.
So they'll give a warning here, I'm assuming, to Humboldt.
They're giving a team warning. Yep. Refs gonna
Coaches are talking about it, both of them laughing, so.
refs will rotate position here, and we're going to throw it in again.
A lot of contact on the floor right now. The Humboldt's being very aggressive. They are going to get a foul call over there on Page, and that's good news for Erie, as I think that'll be his 4th also, isn't it, Mr. Kramer?
Yeah, it should be. Yep. So that'll be his 4th, team 8. Reed Duff to shoot a bonus.
Should be 10. 2 shots, isn't it? Aren't we in the double bonus? Wasn't that the 10th team foul?
Yeah, he's only got 8 on the board.
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong one.
We got all kinds of confusion. Ethan Dillinger's coming in for the shooter, so that's what the holdup is here. We got to get that clarified to the personnel on the floor. Duff's going to make the 1st and earn the bonus.
Choi giving Erie some good minutes here in the 4th quarter.
Duff will connect on both of them. Bam Bam will come in for him.
Good to see that young freshman come in a tight spot there and make 2 free throws, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, absolutely. Big opportunity for him, and he knocked them both down like there was nothing going on out there.
10-point contest, 3:45 left in the game. Erie's going to stay in that man-to-man defense. They try to get it into Somner up, and it's good. So 8-point game here, 3:35. Erie to get it to the end of Bam Bam. Bam Bam working on, gets it across to Ruark. Whoo, almost there, travel call, but we're going to get it to Ruark. Back over to Bam Bam. Bam Bam looking inside to Ewan. He gets his shot blocked, but Choi there to run it down for Erie. Now we got a kick ball here with 3:16, so possession will stay with the Red Devils. Skip pass knocked away over there by McGowan. A good job, good defense by McGowan. Cook's got it for Humboldt. Fixes it up to Will Hyatt. Will Hyatt working, drive in, shots up, no good, way off. And
Come on, there he goes.
Finally, we get a foul call here on Cook. My Atlanta.
Nice position by Choi to have him boxed out there. And Cook's going to pick up his third foul. Daniel Choi's going to go down and shoot 1-on-1.
Oh, hurry.
Choi will miss the first.
Page will get the rebound, push it ahead for Humboldt. No one will stop him. He'll go all the way in. He misses a shot, but I believe they're going to call a foul there, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Call that foul on Ethan Dillinger. It's crazy, Ryan. You know, I'm not saying that wasn't a foul, but, you know, there was probably a lot less contact there than we've seen other parts of this floor. You know, what the officials are choosing to call and not call. Makes it really hard to play the game when you get beat up like that.
Yep.
Page will miss the first. Bartholomew will come back in for Choi. Like you said, nice job by Choi giving us some time there with Bartholomew and him 4 fouls. We got that should help us out getting Bartholomew and Ruark and Ewan back out there to handle the ball. Page will connect on the second. Back to a 7-point game.
Ruark bringing down the left-hand side. We do not need that as we throw the ball away. We got to calm down a little bit here, Red Devils. We're going to do offense to defense. Looks like Choi's probably going to come right back in here for Bartholomew maybe. Protect him with them 4 fouls with 2:51 left here in the game. Red Devils up by 7.
Coach hollering out to the boys, slow down, settle down. That play wasn't even there really.
No, it was covered. It was a good job by Humboldt. McGowan on over to Page, skipped over to Wilhite. Wilhite's going to drive, try to dish it off, and they lose control of it. It'll be out of bounds off of Humboldt, and we'll have a substitution here as Bartholomew will come back in for the Red Devils here. Choi will take an exit. So both teams ought to be in the double bonus here going down the stretch. We get it into Bartholomew over to Ruark. Back to Bartholomew. He's going to bring it up the sideline. Breaks the press, gets it to Ruark over to Bam Bam. Skip over to Bartholomew, top the key. Right now the Devils got good spacing, long pass there to Dillinger. Bartholomew's going to drive baseline. Up and under, no good. Lot of contact before and after the shot, no call. And here comes McGowan down the other end, no good. Rebounded by Ruark. Now we're going to have a reach-in foul here on Humboldt as Ruark will go shoot 2.
That'll just be Wilhite's second foul. Ruark will miss the first.
Choi back in for Bartholomew. It's kind of interesting to see how long Pfeiffer will keep the big man on the bench as he's also got 4 fouls.
My assumption is after this 2-minute mark, you're probably going to see him come back in. 2 big misses there by Ruark.
Wilhite back to Page. Page not the threat it has been in the past as McGowan backdoors the backside gets 2. Erie with possession here, up by 5. Now we have
timeout by Pfeiffer. And that did send, we got the clock running. Should be 1:39, Dan. 1:39. So Dan's going to tell the official that we forgot to stop the clock, and that he thinks there should be 4 seconds on the clock.
And he's right. They got it right. 1:39 left, full timeout.
And Dillinger did check in there.
I was surprised to see Bartholomew staying on the bench here when it's up. Nope. He checked in also. Okay, so our starting 5 is going to be back on the floor here for the Red Devils coming out for this offensive possession here. Humboldt's done a very good job of fighting back into this contest in this fourth quarter and has brought the lead to 5 for Erie here. So Erie's got to, down the stretch, last 139, take care of the ball and hit free throws.
Yeah, free throws. You know, we got our hands team on the floor, so you know, getting the ball in and taking care of it shouldn't be a problem. You know they're going to foul you because they've been fouling pretty hard. We just got to make the free throws.
Dillinger gets it back to Bartholomew, cross court to Ruark, down to Ewan in the corner, back out to Ruark, inside to Dillinger, kicks it back out to Ruark. Humboldt looking to try to get it.
Too long of a pass there to try to make.
Gavin Page all the way up and in, no good. Fought for, rebounded there by Bartholomew. He gets hammered. He'll get to walk down at the other end of the floor to shoot 2 here with 1:13 left in the contest.
Foul, I assume it's going to be.
I think it got Page.
They called that on Page, so that'll be his 5th. So Gavin Page is going to foul out tonight with 4 points, all free throws, going 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Just walk over by the light. Apparently we're not moving enough in here. The lights went off on us.
So Logan Page will come in to take over for Gavin Page, who just fouled out here with 1:13 left in the contest. Substitution here. Bam Bam Dillinger comes in for Eric Dillinger. Fought for on the floor, and there's Bam Bam Dillinger with a big hustle. Gets the ball there, so Erie will stay with possession here. There's 1 minute to play. Eads drives in, a little bit of trouble, gets it over to Bam Bam. Yeah, we got it to Ruark, and we're going to clear out the top of the key here with Bartholomew.
Woo! That foul's going to be on Logan Page. This will be his first. Put Ruark back to the free throw line. 45.2 seconds. Red Devils with a 5-point lead. I think it is too, because we had a 5-point lead and we made 1 free throw. Ruark's going to miss the first.
What do you have? That's what I thought it should be. I think it's 45-39, but
somebody needs to go down there and tell him.
Ruark continues to struggle from the free throw line. Missed both of those. Chad. So we got the score right. It is 45-39, and we got a foul call here on Erie as Somner will go to the line to shoot 2 with 34.8 seconds left.
They called that on the floor then? Because I thought he made the basket. But a substitution again for the Red Devils. Big shot is up and good. Set to a 4-point game. Maybe. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I think he was going to call lane violation on us, but heck, they made the basket, so it didn't really matter.
Humboldt's going to take a 30-second timeout anyway. So 4-point ball game, 45-41. We'll be right back with you for the last 35 seconds.
Welcome back here live at Erie, Kansas. Last 34.8 seconds here, varsity boys action. Erie up by 4, 45-41. Both teams in the double bonus here. Looks like Ruark's going to inbound. Looking to try to get it in. Good job by Will Height stepping in. Good job there by Bartholomew. He takes it away. He's going to bring it back out. Good hustle play. Gets it over to Dillinger. Top the key. He's going to get it over to Ruark, on over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to drive all the way in, get hammered, miss a shot, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
4-point ball game, 17 seconds to go here. That foul's on Cook, going to be his third, I mean. Bartholomew needs to make these free throws here to kind of settle this thing down. He will connect on one. Bam Bam will come back in for the big brother. Choi at the score box in case for when Bartholomew makes this one. So Choi will come back in for Bartholomew. 16.8 seconds. The Red Devils now with a 6-point lead. Going to put a little pressure on the ball to make them take a little time bringing it up the floor.
Will Height's going to drive all the way in. No good. Fought for, rebounded there. I don't know what we got. Jump ball, foul, something.
We got Ewan with 3 people on top of him. We're going to have a foul call is going to be what's happening. Who it's on, I have no clue. It's like 15, so it's going to be the 3rd foul on Sommer. Ewan will go to the line.
One free throw here is huge. Make a 3-possession game with only 7.9 seconds left, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah. Just kind of go ahead and seals the deal off here. And he makes a correction, hits the second one.
Will Height pushes ahead, back to Will Height. Will Height all the way in, no good. Rebounded by Ruark over to Bam Bam, and that'll be the game, folks. Erie pulls out the victory here tonight, 48-41 over the Humboldt Cubs. A game that we've seen spurts from both teams. Erie got out to a nice lead, kind of struggled there early in the fourth quarter where Humboldt come back and brought it to a 4-point contest, but Erie regained momentum, stretched it back out to a 10-point lead. And then down the stretch, Erie did just enough to keep that lead at 4 to 5 points and end up being victorious here tonight by 7. As a mad scientist is crazily trying to get stats here, just want to let you know next Tuesday night we will be at Cherryville, I believe. So we will bring the games live to you from Cherryville, Kansas. If you can't make that trip to Cherryville, please tune in as we'll bring you girls and boys action. But, Mr. Kramer, do you got stats for tonight?
Yeah, Ryan. Red Devil scores tonight. Ewan's going to finish with that free throw. Caden Eads finishes with 2. Reed Duff finishes with 2. Bartholomew is 7. Eric Dillinger was 16. Leading all scorers on the night is going to be Ruark with 20. Over on the Humboldt side, Sommer, who was shut out the first half with 0 points, going to finish the second half of the game with 12, leading Humboldt scores with 12. Will Height following him up with 11, followed by Slocum 6, Page 4, Cook 4, and McGowan 4. But big second half there by Sommer kind of kept them, brought them back in that game, and really made that thing ball game for them. But Red Devils, like you said, persisted and persevered tonight and come out on top, 48-41.
Yeah, really a pretty good ball game. We knew it was going to be a battle coming in. Both of these teams here probably top of the league, you know, and Winter was going to position himself very well to try to bring home a league championship to their school. So wasn't surprised that it wasn't it wasn't the game it kind of was. It was just a good, hard battle between two teams that know each other very well, and it's good to see the Red Devils come out victorious here tonight. And, looking ahead to a Cherryville team that we had the chance to see earlier in the year. Um, Girls, I believe, did they end up? They failed the first time here at home against Cherryville. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, we dropped that game.
But it was a good close matchup, if I remember correctly. A game
Yeah.
that could have went either way.
Good ball game against Cherryville. Definitely going over there to their place. Expect that to be another good game. Cherryville's got a pretty good squad over there, and so kind of probably going in there. Probably trying to play the role of spoiler on the girls' side of things. Is I would guess that that Cherryville's got a chance to fight Eureka for that league title. Typically, that league title right now is the Eureka's to lose, and we kind of saw that when they came here. So,
Right.
But I think Cherryville's that squad that can go in there and maybe battle them for that league title. So, Lady Devils kind of coming into that game trying to upset Cherryville and take them on that spoiler role there.
You bet. And then in the boys' matchup, we just got to continue to get better and keep doing the things that we're doing on the offensive side and the defensive side both. It should be another good matchup. And Cherryville is, it's always a battle when you go to Cherryville. So looking forward to a couple good games next Tuesday. Until then, I have nothing else. Mr. Kramer, do you have anything else?
Nope. Sounds good, and appreciate everybody for tuning in. Expect to have everybody there Tuesday night for that Cherryville game, and have a good weekend.
You bet, and I guess we'll sign off tonight. I want to say big wish out there to Jamie Carlisle and his wife. I hope your wife Valerie gets well, and we miss seeing you. Hope you can hurry back, and until then, we'll sign off and see you guys in Cherryville.